What is going on, everyone? We're back once again, doing the thing with Crayola Brain. Say what's up.
Hi.
Cool. All right. So, where we left off last week, we were on 2008. Or no. Yeah, we did 2008. So now we're doing 2009.
Only one.
So, you can hear it?
Yes.
Okay.
2009's Game of the
All right. Well, here we go.
Assassin's Creed 2, Borderlands, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Infamous, and Uncharted 2 Among Thieves.
Get my chat
Who
up.
will come out victorious? Plus the awards for Best Multiplayer, RPG, Action Adventure, Shooter, and more. Well, there's no red carpet here, just the good stuff you care about. It's all about the games on XPlay's Best of 2009 Awards Special.
Hello and welcome to XPlay's Best of 2009 Awards Special. That's why we're all dressed up pretty. I'm Morgan Webb.
And I'm Adam Sessler. Now, today we're going to recognize the year's best games, give out some awards, and then everyone will complain about who wins.
Yep. Since there are 19 categories, we decided to call in some help.
Blair Hurd and Abby Happy are standing by in the XPlay isolation booth.
We don't actually have an isolation booth.
From Blair.
I know we don't actually have any lines in the prompter, but I just want to say Abby Happy looks absolutely lovely today. So I love the dress right now.
She does look beautiful.
Yes.
Wait, is that Blair Herder? They finally got the other people on here?
As well as two drunk hobos on night.
Okay, there we go. I had to fix my green screen.
You
still there?
Yes.
And from
Yes.
there, we made more lists.
I love lists. And from those lists, we decided the winners. Hey, it beats the hell out of using the Electoral College.
Yeah, let's get things rolling and get to our first award.
Yes.
Here are the nominees for Best Original Game.
Borderlands.
It's a beautiful day.
This refreshingly fun co-op romp.
I did really like this game.
Pandora revisits a rare
I heard
genre
Borderlands was good.
role-playing
Borderlands 1 and
shooter.
2 were good. And then the rest weren't.
Hello.
This amp-blowing adventure game
I think 3 was
ranks
okay,
to
I think.
11 and features great voice work from a star-studded cast.
God, she's awesome.
Flower. A downloadable PSN title that manages to relax and innovate at the same time. There's truly nothing else like it. Scribblenauts.
Oh my god.
Scribblenauts.
Strangest
The first
NES game,
Scribblenauts.
This genre-defying game challenges players to create unlikely scenarios.
Damn, and then they
with the
stopped making
power
them.
of language.
Yeah. The last one was for like the DS, wasn't it?
This
No, last one was for the Wii U. And the Switch, but
Well, I meant when I say DS, I meant the 3DS. Sorry.
And the winner is Borderlands.
No, for the
This
Switch.
game was one of the year's biggest surprises and put a whole
It's
new
just
spin
but the
on
Switch one's a
classic
port,
gaming
so.
mechanics.
And if all MMOs let me shoot midgets in the face, I would
The
actually
last
play
one was for the Wii U.
Call them dwarves, and then they would actually get it.
Well, I'm not going to play an MMO.
Here to accept the award for best original game is the crew from Gearbox. That was fantastic.
Yes, that was quite awesome.
Alright, every developer is looking for the next
See, they
big
thanked
idea.
XPlay. They thanked Morgan Webb and not Adam Sessler.
The ones that involve skateboards.
What?
Feature Tony Hawk.
They said thank you to Morgan Webb, but they didn't say thank you to Adam Sessler.
Groundbreaking idea that changes
They
the way we
did?
play games.
No, they said thank you XPlay. I was just
For
joking.
best gameplay,
Okay, I was getting ready to say, what? Huh?
Borderlands Gun Tech. One more step and it'll be your last. In a game with literally millions of guns, you have to find a way to make those guns appealing. Unique appearances, effects, and stats made picking up a new gun in Borderlands like a little slice of Christmas morning every time. You woke the wrong dog. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's Death Perks. A smart method of rebalancing perks that could be overpowered if used regularly. The Death Perk system finally made martyrdom less infuriating. Demon Souls multiplayer.
Demon Souls. Did you play?
Demon Souls.
Did you play this, Evan?
Demon Souls, a little bit of it, yeah. Didn't finish it, but I
Did they port this over at all or remake it?
Yeah, they remade it for the PS5.
Gotcha.
I didn't finish it though.
Systematic destruction is one of our favorite things, and this is some of the best you could find in 2009. Being able to
Demon
take a
Souls,
building
it was
piece by
alright.
piece never
It was
gets old.
nice, but
None more.
it was alright. It's just
Scribblenauts word entry system.
not one of the stronger
It's a gigantic
Souls games.
vocabulary
But
that lets you solve puzzles with anything you can imagine. As
It
long
did
as it's not
lead up to
copyrighted.
Dark
If we
Souls,
hadn't
so.
played it for ourselves, we wouldn't have
it did
believed it.
something.
And the winner is Demon Souls Multiplayer. This game is literally bursting with
Heh.
creative ways to interact with other gamers.
You can leave messages anywhere in a level. Watch
Man, this was new and innovative.
Invade someone else's game.
It
and
was,
so
yeah.
Hey, should we go back in time and tell them about Elden
Now,
Ring
here to
or
present
Lies
this
of P?
category are Blair Herter and Abby Happy.
Well, more so Elden Ring, but
We appreciate it. Now, single-player campaigns are fine and dandy.
Bloodborne,
but
or,
those are fun
Elden-
for people on
whatever
your
it is,
friends
Lies of
list
P doesn't
or
have
anonymous
multiplayer.
bigots.
Yeah.
Xbox Live. Multiplayer is where the action is.
Here are the best multiplayer titles.
Borderlands. Boatloads of loot make this
But that guy Blair
must
Herter
play for
that
you
you
and
see,
your
Evan, he's the one who
closest
replaced Adam Sessler when he got fired.
Left 4
Lol.
Dead 2. Somehow they managed to make the multiplayer even better thanks to the addition of fun extras like getting to play as an infected. Call of Duty Modern Warfare
Heh.
2.
Left 4 Dead 2.
The online game of choice for players worldwide, this may be the pinnacle of modern era shooters. Halo
Back when,
3 ODST.
Oh, I loved Halo 3
Gamers
ODST.
everywhere rejoice. ODST gave us the gift
That was when Call of Duty was still kind of like on
Halo
top.
maps.
Actually, I think Halo was still pretty popular at this point.
Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. In addition to an astonishing single-player adventure, Nathan Drake's return also brought excellent co-op and deathmatch possibilities.
And the winner is Modern Warfare 2. OMG, no freaking
Wow.
way. I am
That
so shocked right now.
Oh,
Come on,
wow.
seriously, it was so badass.
I know. I want to tell them that I hate glitchers and I report you all to Microsoft abuse.
Wow.
Happy just burned
That's what I'm saying.
hard. Let's go back over that.
Now, while no sports game will ever recreate the thrill of shooting yourself in the leg at a club, there are a few out there that come close. Here are the nominees for Best Sports Game.
FIFA Soccer 10.
Off the post and back into play.
Refined dribbling and enhanced manager mode, and the deepest soccer experience to date has all the hooligans going even crazier.
It's a goal.
Fight Night Round 4.
It's a go, mate.
Step in the ring with the likes of Iron Mike Tyson and the great Muhammad Ali as you punch, sweat, and fight your way to the top with EA's revamped fighting system.
There it is.
MLB 09 The Show.
There you go. There's your favorite baseball game, Evan.
Exclusive with detailed
It really
animation,
isn't,
crisp
but, you know.
visuals of home runs aplenty.
Look, you can lie to the audience.
Chicks dig the long ball.
I can lie to the audience, he
PX
said.
10. Tigers got 99
What, you lied about everything else? Why not?
What does that mean?
Wii Sports Resort.
Everything you said on the stream, you've lied about.
Take a fun and popular game, quadruple
Oh, I actually played this game a lot.
accuracy.
Me and my sisters always played this. Wii Sports Resort.
Yeah.
Because we tried to
I
unlock
think a
everything.
lot of people. I think a lot of people.
We don't have an award for Sweat Tech, but if we did, Fight Night would take that too.
It's got an incredibly deep
I
career
think
mode,
a
and
lot of
the
people
gameplay
did,
is great.
Elias.
If
Now, I
you
played a bit of the Switch
beg
Sports.
for the button
If they
press,
combine the stuff with Switch Sports with the stuff from Wii Sports Resort, it would
I mean,
definitely
Switch
be good.
Sports-
these games have a shelf
It's
life
alright.
way beyond the time
Well, I
when
wish you
fans
can like
could
actually explore the island like you could in Resort.
Here are the nominees for the
Nope.
best indie
You don't
downloadable
get
card
that. They
game.
didn't think of that ahead of time. Because it was
Paradise Big
rushed.
Surf Island.
They released it
This
too
add-on
late, in my
provides
opinion.
9 new vehicles, 45 new billboards, 75 new smashes.
Wait, what game is this?
15 new mega jumps, and of course, a ton of fun. Fallout 3 Broken Steel.
Let's get moving.
Besides raising the level cap to 30, this dynamic expansion alters the ending of the original game. Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert.
Alaska's liberation is imminent.
Fallout
Oh,
3
gosh.
Point Lookout.
Would it have killed you to wipe your feet?
Opening up a huge new area full of hillbillies and creepy swamps, this may just be the most fun add-on yet.
I am here to provide.
GTA 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony.
Come on, I'll explain as we go.
Nightlife has never been as glamorous or ridiculously dangerous as it is in this over-the-top expansion to the Grand Theft Auto universe. GTA 4, The Lost and Damned.
Are these all DLCs?
Striking a decidedly gritty tone, this biker-based morality
think these are all
game was
DLCs.
so good it could very well be its own standalone game. And the winner is Fallout 3: Broken Steel. Fans complained about the level cap and the game's ending, but Bethesda responded by fixing everything.
Who doesn't love more mayhem with Liberty Prime? Giant propaganda spewing robots for the win!
Now, beyond getting additional content via the internet, we all enjoy downloading entire games this way.
Entire games. You don't have to leave the house, and that is very, very appealing. Here are the nominees for the best downloadable game. 1 versus 100. A bold, interactive experiment. The
Interesting.
world's first large-scale online game show is a ton of fun to play.
We'll be back shortly with a new round.
Battlefield 1943. Set in the Pacific theater of World War II, this shooter raises the bar for presentation in a downloadable game. Flower. Control a flower petal through a beautiful landscape. Somehow this gem manages to challenge...
Wish they would make that
flags
game again.
at
That
the
seems like an
same
interesting
time.
idea.
What does?
The 1 versus 100
Shadow
game
Complex.
show thing.
This old school 2.5-dimensional shooter packs
That
a
would be
ton of
neat, don't you
engaging,
think, Elias?
action-heavy gameplay
Yeah, it's like a
into the
battle royale
downloadable
game show.
package.
Elias, stop lying to the audience.
Explosion
What do you
Man.
mean?
Who doesn't love
Oh
watching
my
someone
gosh,
blow up?
Explosion Man.
This quirky
That's-
platformer offered gamers some
I never thought I'd hear that
serious
again.
bang for their buck.
I don't remember this game.
That was
The
a
winner is
silly
Shadow
game.
Complex. It's a fantastic 21st century take at Metroidvania.
The one I was super
And it's
familiar
surprising
with
no
though
one's
was
done this before.
Missplosion.
Proves there is still a market
Oh, I
for
remember
games
Mis- okay,
that will
okay.
get a sequel
Of course you remember Missplosion.
No. I remember seeing. I never played it, but it was. She's like pink, right?
Yes.
On behalf
Yeah.
of Share, we would just like to thank everyone at G4
Good
and all the
God,
people
that
who played
quality.
Shadow Complex. We were just
Look, it's
we're so
2009.
thrilled that you guys decided to give us this awesome award. We're just huge fans of G4. We're just so thankful for the opportunity we had to make this game.
What was that
and
one dude?
we
Change the
love
world.
making
My
Shadow Complex.
final
And,
message.
we're just
Goodbye, that guy.
Yeah.
There's
That's what they
people
sound like.
that enjoyed playing it.
I don't know his
as much as
name.
we loved
He's like a robot
making it.
dude.
So thank
Or
you
like-
Yes.
so
yeah.
much.
But yeah,
After the break, we're going to reveal the winners for best role-playing game, best new character, and many more. And of course, it is all leading up to the big one, Game of the Year. Morgan did not put that dress on for nothing. We're going to make you stick around to the end of the show for that one.
Why would he? Why did he say that? Why did he just say that?
because she didn't want to put on the dress, Elias.
No, but he specifically said she, like that. Not even the other girl.
Welcome back to X-Play's Best of 2009 special. Music games, puzzle, RPGs,
They knew
platformers,
X-Play. You know what X-Play
None of
wants.
them provide the
Exactly.
same feeling you get when you
Look,
play
everyone watched this show
games
because of Morgan Webb. I don't think they watched because of Adam Sessler as much.
Yeah, I don't think they
Music to our
did.
ears. Here are the
He
nominees
did
for
get
Best
spanked by Yuna though, so that was.
That is true.
Borderlands. Barren wastelands of an alien landscape have never seemed so appealing. Playing through this shooter with friends is a true thrill.
The other thing is like, which like I said, I don't know how true or false it is, but I believe Morgan Webb actually played these games where, you know, sometimes they would just get hot girls to talk about games but they won't actually play it. I think Morgan Webb actually played these.
Halo 3
I think so, yeah.
Like the way she talks about it, at
Killing
least.
Covenant scumbags never gets old. If anything, the experience has only gotten sweeter thanks to the addition of new cooperative mode, Firefight.
Firefight is still the funnest game mode in Halo, in my
Taking
opinion.
the fight to the
If you want to take a break from the
this is
craziness of
the rare
multiplayer,
sequel that's
Firefight is
Did
just
you
like
say-
ahead of the original.
what?
Did you just say funnest?
Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah,
Sure, the game has
the
more melee
best,
weapons,
the
but it's
funnest,
hard
the
to
most
follow
fun,
up.
most
It's
fun.
still
There we
about
go.
satisfying gamer
Grammar.
PG trigger
Did you
fingers.
just say funnest? Okay, look, I know I make fun of my grammar all the time, but I don't.
Modern Warfare 2. That makes it 2 wins for
Alright, redeem. You said
There's a
most
reason
fun.
why
There we
you're
go.
Yeah,
here.
the most fun.
Jump ship for 2010.
Because even if, like, if you want to take a break from all the craziness of multiplayer, it's good to just like fight waves of enemies and like keep upgrading your stuff. It's pretty good.
In the history of the world.
I love hyperbole. Let's send it back to Blair and Abby.
Oh,
I don't know what hyperbole is. What's hyperbole,
Voice was
Elias?
all over this room just
I,
now,
I
Adam.
think it's
All over
like
it. Our next category is a favorite to those who hate themselves and want to
it's
be
like
RPGs.
Even if you sort of hate
Uh,
yourself, you can't go wrong with any of these titles.
Wow. If you like RPGs, you hate yourself, Elias.
Satisfying dungeon crawling, old school
They knew what
challenge,
was
and a
up.
multiplayer system like no other, combined to deliver the most unique role-playing
Oh,
experience
hyperbole
around.
are basically like exaggerated phrases.
Can we not do this in front of my brother?
BioWare's long-awaited follow-up to Baldur's Gate dazzled us with an expansive dark fantasy world to explore.
Hey, it's Baldur's Gate, Evan. Should we go back in time
Baldur's Gate
again?
2.
Monsters are everywhere.
Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story.
Oh, I love that
Damn.
game.
Mario graciously
A lot of
shares
people
the spotlight
did.
with his arch nemesis
And then
in this
Alpha Dream
inventive
died.
entry in the ever-charming
That's what I'm saying. I played these games, but I never played the Paper Mario
Shin
ones.
Megami Tensei Devil Survivor.
Paper Mario is somehow still alive,
At its best,
because it wasn't just one
Megaton
company
universe
working
makes
on
it
Paper
all
Mario.
so much better. Torchlight.
But can you believe it? Baldur's Gate 2 is about to get a Game of the Year,
Desirable
Evan.
in a date, desirable in a dungeon crawl.
I don't know about that one.
Even though it was made by a completely
And the
different
winner
game
is,
studio.
big surprise here, Mario and
Was
Luigi
it?
Bowser's Inside Story. Now, the Mario
Yeah,
Kart
because
series
1 and 2 were made by
once
BioWare.
again.
And then Larian Studios. Because remember, Baldur's Gate 3 went through like 3 different companies and kept getting shut
Hey,
down
Mario Luigi won.
before Larian took it over. And they like actually finished the game.
Mario Luigi won.
Mario is a video game icon
It's
that
good.
almost anybody
It's a good game.
recognizes, even lame-ass people who spend their days watching reality shows. Our next category features 5 characters that all hope to become just as famous. Here are the nominees for Best New Character. Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Ezio is actually pretty good in my opinion. He was definitely way more the main dude from Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood and Revelations. He's in 3. He's the only character that's been in 3 Assassin's Creed games.
Uncharted 2 Among Thieves.
Ezio?
Yeah.
The bad girl from Nate's past makes an
I gotcha.
excellent counterpoint
Oh, Chloe
to
Fraser.
sneaky Queen Elena.
Seems like
Oh, is she gonna win, Elias?
I hope. I hope she
Last
does.
trap in Borderlands.
Welcome to Firestone.
The adorably overenthused robots of planet Pandora are welcome on any dance floor.
Farewell, traveler.
Eddie Riggs in Brutal Legend.
I can fix anything.
Eddie reminds us that if we got sucked into a crazy fantasy world, most of us probably wouldn't want to go home.
Knew it. Big ugly demon.
Cole McGrath in Infamous.
Follow my lead.
An everyman in extraordinary situations, Cole contends with electrical superpowers and a lackluster social support network.
I don't get you sometimes.
And the winner is Eddie Riggs from Brutal Legend.
Oh wow.
Voice work by
Jack Black.
definitely helps.
But it wasn't his zany over-the-top performance or just.
I'm surprised they never remade this game.
Eddie is a full-fledged, realized character.
Yes, very well written as well. Here to accept the award for Best New Character is the man who created Eddie Riggs.
Double Fine's Tim Schafer.
Wait, what's the name of the game?
I'm pleased to accept
Brutal
this
Legend.
New character. I'd like to say thank you to
How
Jack
good was
Black.
that game?
And
I haven't played it.
this
I just
one
know it
goes
was voiced by Jack Black.
This one goes out to the road crew.
Alright, up next, Pretty Pictures.
You can have your fancy night vision goggles and online multiplayer, but doesn't mean Jack unless there's.
Tim Schafer's been around for a long time. He's still making games now.
That are eye porn. Here are the 5
What did he
games
make
that are
recently?
perfect for art direction.
He like Psychonauts 2. He's the one who he does the indie game, the indie Day of the Devs. That's what it's called.
Borderlands.
He basically works with Jeff Keighley now.
Concept art style and memorable character design
Interesting.
help this addicting loot fest stand out from the other shooters on the block. Assassin's Creed 2. Renaissance Italy is lovingly recreated. Detail. Meet city's unique architecture to the clothes on the backs of passersby. You can almost smell the canals of Venice, almost, but thankfully, not quite. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves.
Loving it so far.
What was the first game listed?
Stunning set pieces pop with
It was I think it was
in
Infamous.
this gorgeous globetrotting.
Oh.
Best train ride ever.
Or Left 4 Dead? I don't know.
You'll never French kiss again. Every metalhead's dream comes to life. The heavy metal album covers that mesmerized us in our youth are wonderfully recaptured using strategic placement of skulls, spikes, and the intangible power of rock.
And the winner is Brutal Legend. 2 in a row. Tim Schafer and his team made it their goal to design the game so that any shot could look like a heavy metal album cover.
It worked. I'm pretty sure it has the most amount of bones ever compiled in a video game ever.
Here to accept the award for art direction is the guy responsible for all those bones, Double Fines, Lee Petty.
Hey X-Play, thanks for the Best Art Direction Award for Brutal Legend. This is Lee Petty, Art Director of Double Fine Productions. And I wanted to say that the Art Direction Award really goes to a lot of people on the team. Not only artists, but programmers, designers, and Tim Schafer.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what are you doing here? You can help with the...
I just wanted to get in a shot in case I don't win for Best Writing.
Do you have a writing award?
Of course. What kind of show do you think this is?
All right, coming up on our program, I called it that because we're wearing suits. I'm an idiot. We're going to reveal our picks for Best Animation and Best Writing. Believe it or not, people actually write video games, their scripts and everything. Seriously. And for all you audiophiles, we're going to reveal our choices for Best Soundtrack and Best Sound Design. X-Play's
Best Soundtrack, Evan. There you go.
Right after this.
Evan loves soundtracks, guys.
Yeah, I do like soundtracks. Yeah. They're, what's your favorite soundtrack, Elias?
In video games? Like, of all time?
Yes, because
You know what? I like the
You probably
Halo.
like-
I like the Halo soundtrack, honestly.
I
That's
was gonna
probably
say,
my
you probably
favorite.
It's like you probably like Fire Emblem music.
Well, like I said, I like Final Fantasy music, but I think Halo is like the one that really stuck with me.
Parkour is captured perfectly in Ezio's climbing and combat. Ratchet and Clank
Especially
features a
ODSTs.
crack in time. Insomniac's characters pop off the screen with animation worthy of the best
Is this
theatrical
best
TV
art
films
style or
around
best?
today. By the way, Sony, I would
I can't
watch a
remember.
Ratchet and Clank movie. Not so smart.
Oh no. Oh no, that didn't age well.
Oh, the Ratchet and
No.
Clank movie.
Sweet science comes to
Yeah,
life as never
oh
before.
my gosh, it was
Launch
so
animation
bad.
with some of the best
I love Ratchet and
animation
Clank, but
physics
oh,
I've
that
ever
was
seen in a
shit.
game.
Oh, it was so bad.
Maybe we
I
should
mean,
go.
it was
Maybe we should go back in time.
Let's do this.
Oh, yeah, tell them. Oh, no. They're going to base it off of the one of the worst Ratchet and Clank games.
And believable at the same time.
That's good thinking.
It sold like the most copies, but it was one of the worst Ratchet and
Said it
Clank
couldn't be
games.
done, but for the first time
Hey,
ever,
Street Fighter
the
4.
3D fighting sequel has all the personality and character of its 2D predecessors.
You know, I guess that did come out in 2009.
Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Really, all you have to do is look at a few seconds of this video to get
Oh, it's best animation.
Now, the faces are expressive, the motion capture was done very well, plus it elegantly side.
I mean, Ratchet and Clank, I thought it was best soundtrack for Ratchet and Clank. I was getting ready to say, the PS2 era, not the PS3 era. The PS3 era and everything after the PS3 era in regards to Ratchet and Clank has generic soundtrack. It's and it's unfortunate because the PS2 soundtrack for Ratchet and Clank is incredible.
Ezio's life story is told
It's
with wit
so
and
iconic.
with a healthy dose of intrigue that captures the Medici
Yep.
period.
I think this
as
is
well
best
as
writing.
the History Channel documentary.
They're here for me, not you.
Batman Arkham Asylum.
It's about time for a little payback.
If you're a
Oh,
fan of the old Batman
oh,
animated
That was a
this
good game.
came out
this
this
is
year?
a joyful
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh,
in an insane asylum. If you're not a fan of the old Batman animated series, I hate you.
ooh, I forgot this came out in 2009. How did this not win Best Animation?
Brutal legend.
I don't know.
Okay, let's settle up.
Tim Schafer Games always delivers.
I had no idea Brutal
Arkham,
Legend
and this is
existed.
no exception.
I need to check it out.
Well, they haven't remade it at all, so that's why no one knows about it.
Grand Theft Auto 4: The Ballad of Gay Tony.
Do something stupid, okay?
A more action-packed story and more
People
likable
think that Tim Schafer is gonna try to remake it after he did Psychonauts 2
See you soon, Pink.
and remade Psychonauts 1.
Uncharted 2 Among Thieves.
Yes, that's kind of what a sequel is, Elias.
Beautiful characters, Naughty Dog has proven
Well, no, but I meant like people didn't know he was even gonna make Psychonauts 2. They thought he was gonna do a remake to Brutal Legend or like some of his other games.
Second award in a row.
The game is full of great twists and turns, constantly drawing you into the story. But here's the best part. The witty dialogue is actually witty.
Yeah, you'll actually laugh, and you will actually care about the characters. It's crazy.
Let's send it over to Blair and Abby for our next category.
I do care about the characters. I agree with you. All right, now, Eric,
Bro, I didn't know Arkham Knight came out this year. How is it not getting any awards?
There
I
are
don't know.
nominees for
Maybe
Best
still
Original
maybe
Soundtrack.
still nominated for other stuff.
Assassin's Creed 2.
Call of Duty
This is
Modern
best
Warfare
original.
2.
Soundtrack. Soundtrack.
Flower.
Halo
I mean,
3
at least
Cody
play
X.
songs from it.
And Uncharted 2 Among Thieves.
And the winner is Flower.
Yay! It's about plants. Now those other games may have huge orchestras and thumping bass driving the music, but Flower is simple and
Well, I mean, it would make sense that Flower did make one because the game is literally based on music.
This time around, they create an
Right.
unbelievable world through the use of sound design.
No, I think it's Ubisoft.
The Beatles Rock Band.
This is best sound design.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Killzone 2.
Left 4 Dead 2.
And once again, Uncharted
Oh.
2 Among Thieves.
And the winner
I'll say
is
Left 4 Dead.
Modern Warfare 2.
All right. I don't know that, but I was gonna say Left 4 Dead's got some good sound design.
It does.
Knowing where the enemies are, disorienting players during explosions, and making each weapon sound unique, it all works perfectly.
It does. All right, let's send it back to Adam and Morgan.
We've been saying this is our biggest show of the year, but believe it or not, there's an even bigger show on the way. One could say the biggest X-Play episode in our history.
X-Play's 1000th episode. I cannot believe I'm saying those words. Do you feel old? I feel old.
I feel good.
No, I feel old.
No, I feel good. Just don't be depressed. We're going to look back at some of our favorite moments. We're even going to have some surprise celebrity guests drop by. I mean, those celebrities are still to be determined, of course. But there could be some.
Yes, there could. Well, it's going to be something. That is for sure.
It's going to be something.
Plus, we're going to let the fans vote on the top 10 favorite episodes ever, and then we're going to show them to you in an amazing X-Play marathon.
1,000 episodes, Evan. Can you
We're
believe it?
celebrating the big 1,000 with a 1
I can believe it.
February 1st, personally on G4.
I so hope the cast of Falcon Crest shows up. I love that show. As of right now, Uncharted 2 has 2 wins and Modern Warfare 2 has 3. Will one of these titles take home Game of the Year? Find out later on. Also on the way, some of the biggest categories, including Best Action Adventure Game and Best Racing Game. We're going to reveal the winners when X-Play's Best of 2009 Awards continues.
God, Blair's so young. I can't believe how young he is. He married one of my other girlfriends on this show, Jessica Chobot.
2009 award special, free of boring musical
Good one.
performances. Our next batch of hopefuls cater to the
He got
adrenaline
lucky.
junkies. Here's our short list for the best action adventure game.
Because they're still together today.
Ratchet and Clank.
Hey, look.
Hey, I like hearing that. I like hearing that their relationships don't end like that and divorce. I like it how they're still together.
Shooting action and mind-bending
But
puzzles.
what?
Uncharted 2 Among Thieves.
No, it was.
What are they? What nominee is this?
Guns and quips this way through one of the best single-player experiences ever.
You can go back.
Oh, there it is.
Assassin's Creed 2.
I really have no interest in hurting you.
Do you have arrows? You have the arrows.
No, I was making sure it was actually on the.
Action adventure.
Oh, just best action.
Action adventure, gotcha.
Single-player experience
Oh my gosh.
ever.
A Crack in Time is a miracle game.
Assassin's Creed 2.
It's a miracle that game turned out as well as it did.
Abound in this huge
It should have been like one of the worst, but it was like one of the
Combat
best.
conversation
Crack in
we
Time was a
have
miracle
followed
Ratchet
the
and Clank game.
What
Yeah.
to make of all this?
Oh, back to the Blair Jessica Chobot thing. The reason it's funny because when they did the reunion for G4, I remember we were watching it. It's like that Thanksgiving thing. Everyone was like, "Oh man, Jessica Chobot and her husband," and they're like, "Guys, I was on this show too."
Batman game. Wow, that feels so weird to say. This Batman game.
But I was gonna
is
say,
great.
A Crack in
That's
Time
so weird.
was made in 8 months.
And the winner
Wow.
is Uncharted 2.
8
That is 3
months.
wins for Nathan Drake.
And yeah, it was kind of like, that's why Insomniac doesn't make like Ratchet and Clank games nearly as often. They still do, but they don't make them nearly as often because of Crack in Time and just games in general. Now like they work at games one at a time.
Wow.
They're like,
I mean, as they should.
right,
So they don't like
all
stress
hands
out.
on deck for one game. Yeah.
With its
Because Crack in Time was like the breaking point.
off-road action, Dirt 2 proved that some of the
They were
year's
like,
best
okay,
racing
we need to
can be
stop
found
doing
off the
this. We need to
asphalt.
stop. Insomniac is actually like, we need to stop,
Motorsport 3.
like killing our employees.
With more
Which is
cars than
good,
you
which
could
is
shake a
good.
stick shift at and some truly
That's why
amazing
they don't
track
make
design,
nearly as
Forza
many.
Motorsport 3
Yeah.
stepped up
That's why
to
they
fill the
wait
void
and
in a world
play- or,
jonesing
like,
for
make
some
fun
Gran
games.
Turismo style racing. Fuel.
Oh, I played that game.
This underappreciated
Oh, wait, no, I didn't.
apocalyptic
Never mind.
racer combines
I didn't play
an
this one.
interesting
I played
concept with
Pure,
some solid off-road
which was just a
action that
four-wheeler
might make
game,
it
not
a
this
sleeper
one.
in this category.
I don't know the difference.
Need for Speed Shift.
Well, Pure was just like four-wheelers. Fuel is like cars, four-wheelers, and motorcycles.
Stayed for everything else.
And the winner is Forza Motorsport 3. Really, the series has been shockingly consistent year after year. 3.
It still is. It got Racing Game of the Year this year, Evan.
Who know how to tune a car. It has enough assistant features to cater to
Yeah, it did.
Forza Motorsport 7 got Racing Game of the Year.
Games have become a staple of this generation. Guitar Hero and Rock Band have seeped into the public consciousness in a way that probably really burns the creators of, dare I say it, Guitar Freaks.
Here are the nominees for Best Music Game.
DJ Hero.
Oh my gosh! One of my friends in my old neighborhood had this, like, he had DJ Hero with the little, like, the actual DJ controller. That thing did not work correctly, in my opinion.
You want to play Rock Band on the go, but you don't want the hassle of being
Like, I was really trying it, and I was just like, this is terrible.
This PSP version is the solution.
Because you know, like, there's some stuff where you have to, like, spin the actual, like, turntable thing. It wouldn't register.
Actually be bigger than Jesus, but there's no Jesus Rock Band yet. Guitar Hero 5. The best 5th installment of anything ever, with the possible exception of Empire Strikes Back, if that even counts. Lego Rock Band.
Oh, I remember Lego Rock
The
Band.
song list is the icing on the long-awaited music game crossed with the Dutch building toy cake.
I wasn't allowed to get this because it was rated T when I was younger. I really wanted Lego Rock Band. My parents were like, "Oh, it's rated T. It's gonna have swearing in it." And I'm like, "It's a Lego game."
Yeah. Well, I think it's just rated T because of the music.
Right.
I still watch that opening cinematic when I need like a little boost in the morning.
So every morning.
I don't know. My parents are
Pretty
weird.
much, yeah.
Yeah, my parents let me play rated M games probably too early, and that might have been the start of my downfall.
The start of it?
Well, look, to be fair, it was like Halo.
My parents didn't let me watch SpongeBob, so I mean,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. Yeah, they didn't.
Could they? Oh, I remember this game. I played Chinatown Wars.
And the reason why I didn't grow up with any Nickelodeon shows is because of that, and I wanted to watch Jimmy Neutron. I did watch it like behind their backs, but because I did actually like Jimmy Neutron.
Hey,
there was
Little
just
Big Planet.
something about it. What?
Little Big Planet.
Into a smaller package.
Wait, is this Little Big Planet 2 or 1?
No, it's PlayStation Portable. Or no,
Oh, I got you.
it's portable games. So I guess it was PSP.
The problem with PS3 wasn't that good, which is unfortunate.
To test my theory. Challenging puzzles and cool stylized visuals made this DS sequel a standout among the
The thing about Little Big Planet is they tried too hard to be. Oh yeah, Layton. How I can't look at it seriously because Layton looks so different from everyone else.
Yeah.
Rock Band Unplugged takes everything we love about this wildly successful
But
franchise and places it neatly in the palm of our hands.
I was gonna say, the reason why I kind of like Little Big Planet is it got too grounded.
Yeah.
Or it became quote unquote too grounded, if you know what that means.
What does that mean?
It was grounded, meaning it's more down to earth. It's more like understandable and realistic.
Oh, I got you.
It became a little bit. It was still imaginative, but the first and second one were like very imaginative.
2009 Game of the Year. Which one will take home the big prize?
Gotcha.
The stabbing, the Loot Fest.
And I liked that, and I missed that, and I hope they're making a remake of it. They're gonna have like teddy bears instead of like Sackboy, because they don't want to like say Sackboy, so it offends people.
Welcome back to X-Play's Best of 2009
Yeah,
special. We've
but
been dishing out awards all night.
aside from that, they're like trying to remake it, and I'm like, I hope they go back to the original,
Yeah.
This year's short
where
list is an
it
amazing
encouraged
weekend. We love each
like
one like it was our own child.
creativity.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That one.
I know they wanted to branch out and do different things. I don't know. It's just, it felt a bit too grounded. Like they weren't getting, they were just levels. It wasn't just
Yeah.
crazy environments and cool stuff.
Oh, yeah. This is Game of the Year.
Okay.
Nominations.
He's getting away. And the beautiful soundtrack enhances an already magical experience. There's nothing like hearing sweet, sweet music while you murder. But if you like your action dirty, Borderlands...
If I remember, Borderlands won this year, maybe. Either well, I don't know. There's a lot of games this year.
And the overall experience is like being an attention span deprived kid in a candy store. An exploding candy store. Infamous came to us from Sucker Punch Productions, developers of the excellent Sly Cooper franchise.
I'll find out what's going on.
Infamous hands players a set of cool electricity-based superpowers and then loads on great mission variety and the perfect level of challenge. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 has basically taken the crown as this year's online first-person shooter of choice. Serious gamers know that the single-player mode offers up an intensely brutal storyline alongside fun set pieces like this snowmobile chase. But they chew through that quickly to savor the main course, the game's epic multiplayer. Never before has a company offered up such a comprehensive array of polished online options.
And now look at Call of Duty today, right, Evan?
Yeah. What about it? I heard the newest one was not good.
No one has liked the last like 2 Call of Duties.
More like the last like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I get it. Well, the thing is, I like Cold War. I didn't mind Cold War.
Oh no, that's what I meant. I guess they didn't release it. They released like a Call of Duty every year. Ever since Cold War. They said ever since Cold War it got bad.
Yeah, after Cold War was Modern Warfare 2, and then Modern Warfare 3.
Okay.
So it's been 2 games.
They remade Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. They were remakes.
It's pretty much, yeah, it's that adventure, I realize.
But people were really mad because they basically messed up Warzone.
They messed up Warzone, they messed up Battlefield, they messed up...
You don't anymore because they're going to screw it up.
And
so now we
have
turn
that
games.
ownership over it. Anyway, so enough of our blather about it.
Alright, let's see what won.
The awards are creative director Amy Hennig, game director Bruce Straley.
Oh, Uncharted won.
Congratulations, guys.
Hey, thanks, guys. You just magically appeared. we had no idea you guys were going to be winning.
Hey, look, Evan, it's the one responsible for Uncharted and Last of Us.
What were your goals with this game?
I know.
Even more awesome than the first one, right? That's our.
Oh yeah, I had to do at UK. I had to do a report on Amy Hennig.
Now, did you kind of
I see.
realize that you were going to be, doing things in this game that were
Because she's, like a female game developer, so I had to do a research thing.
I mean, did you realize anything like that, Evan?
Why did you do the research again?
Well, we got to pick. We had to pick someone that's like significant in an industry that we're interested in or something, and I picked her for. I can't remember why I picked her, but I picked her for some reason.
Now, was there anything that sort of left on the cutting room floor that's a heartbreaker for you guys? Maybe
Oh, I remember, Evan. Basically you had to use like, was it that Google Scholar website to like look up documents of like, like the reference documents of like official stuff, and I think she was the only one that was like from a video game industry that I saw. I think that's what it was.
That sounds about right.
And then, but then I found out that she made Uncharted, and I was like, oh, I know that game. And then in like basically the Naughty Dog stuff, I was like, oh, okay.
All that kind of seamless pacing. I mean, what did you have in mind when you're trying to put all of that together?
I mean, it's about how to get in and out of cutscenes. We look at cutscenes as like not just the story being told in cutscenes, but they're kind of the bookends to the gameplay. So they motivate the gameplay. So we try to take what's happening in the story and go like, okay, well, what does this mean as regards to like what kind of gunplay, what kind of traverse, what kind of puzzling is going to happen next? So it's not just cutscene story, it's like the whole game is the story. Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, and we've definitely talked a little bit about the single player. Now, you also have a really strong multiplayer campaign. How has the response been to that?
It's been great. I mean, we had, hundreds of thousands of people playing it every single week. Huge response. A little bit of trepidation when we announced it. People were concerned it was going to take away from the single player experience, but, we were pretty confident in what we were putting together, and it's been received really well.
How do you do that?
I didn't actually play the multiplayer
this
this.
Single player game, and then you have multiplayer and co-op. Something that was
Did you play the multiplayer, Elias?
in the first Uncharted.
Nope.
how do you make sure that all three things
Why don't you
get
play the
equal
multiplayer?
amounts of love?
I don't know. I just never. I think I played this with my uncle's PlayStation because I didn't have a PlayStation, so I think I just played this at my uncle's. And I just played the story mode. I think.
Well, we've got lots of DLC coming.
Exactly. There you go, Adam.
There's people busy at work right now in the office working on DLC. We've got something coming up for Christmas, and we've got even into the new year.
Wow, they got a Christmas gift, Elias. Isn't that
I
cool?
know. I'm gonna go buy it right now.
Part of the game, like the
That's what I'm
sequencing.
saying.
You know, for me, it is that train sequence because it's one of the most exciting things I ever did. But Amy, is there something that you particularly love?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's probably the train as well. Maybe the convoy sequence that follows it, just because they were just so far in ahead.
Most watched video game show on television.
Oh, look at that! The most watched, even though it was like the only one.
1,000, so that we can be the oldest most watched.
Up next is Attack of the Show.
Today, it all comes down to this.
X-Play's Best of 2010 awards start right now.
2010. Here we go, Evan.
After a year full of blockbuster
Hello?
sequels, surprise
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, just check.
decisions, only one game will take home the title of Best Game of 2010. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Disney Epic Mickey, Mass Effect 2, NBA 2K11, Red Dead Redemption, or StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty. Over the next tower,
StarCraft 2.
for Best Multiplayer RPG.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the year Final Fantasy 13 came out. Oh my god, I played the heck out of that game.
I don't know what a Final Fantasy 13 is.
No, that's my other waifu, Lightning, Claire Farron.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
dude, maybe they'll show it. No, when that game first came out, I was in love. I'm serious. No, because here's the thing. Because you gotta remember, Final Fantasy games were exclusive to PlayStation, and so I haven't played a Final Fantasy game since the PlayStation 1. And so Final Fantasy 13 was the first game that actually, or the first Final Fantasy game that actually come out on Xbox. So I got it on Xbox 360, and I love that game. Now they've re-released most of them on it.
No, I know.
So let's get things rolling and get to our first award.
No, Final Fantasy 13 might be my second favorite Final Fantasy game besides 7. Oh, there's Heavy Rain. All the memes.
All the memes. Jason! Oh, yeah, that's a different game. Jason! Jason! There was a game where I don't know if that was Heavy Rain.
I can't remember what, but it's that same guy who created it.
So close enough.
Dang, Limbo came out in 2010? I feel old now.
Recettear and Item Shop's Tale. You may never look at item shops the same way after you take your turn behind the register. Sell your wares to wayward adventurers or take a chance.
Is it me or do they look like young children?
I don't think that's you. I don't think that's just you.
Minecraft. Maybe the best game this year that's not even finished.
Dude, Minecraft came out 2010, Evan.
That's crazy.
Dude, I got this when it first came out too.
Limbo. Yes, this downloadable game from Play Dead Studios. I love that name.
Yes.
Play Dead. If you play the game, you'll understand. That was the highlight of Xbox Live Summer of Arcade. I think it was because of, the dead children. But it's important to point out, they die quietly.
And some of them are already dead. And
Adam's like the dead children.
in order to progress, and I think that's. I mean, they're dead. They don't care, right?
Yeah, it really is. And
Good
to be honest,
analysis,
it's
Adam?
that I never really had thought of before, and now I want to go back.
No, but Adam said he wants to play it because of the dead children.
Gamble, whether it's a unique peripheral or a risky game that has no proven market value whatsoever.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I guess he didn't get. I guess Twitter wasn't huge at this point,
Dice is in Vegas every year for the lovely Las
or at least
Vegas
cancel
Well,
culture.
Jeff Keighley got away with
risk
handies.
But once in a while, those risks, they pay
I
off.
guess that's
Here is
fair.
a short list for best gameplay innovation.
Rock Band Network. Finally, musicians can chart and upload their own songs to Rock Band. If turning a bunch of metalheads into game programmers isn't innovation, we don't know what is. Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain.
Surprised everyone by taking the reviled QTE and refining it into something truly immersive. Connect. The launch
Oh my
lineup
God,
of
Connect
Stellar
was
technology on
2010.
display is unlike anything else out there. This could be a game changer, both figuratively and literally. Mass Effect saves. Lots of games have imported saves from previous titles, but Mass
Mass
Effect 2
Effect
was
2
the first to
saves.
make it really matter.
Oh yeah. Remember I was talking about how like the game will carry over from the previous game. That was the first time they did that.
After years of playing classic Guitar Wannabe,
Oh.
stars can finally learn real guitar from a video game. The equipment's expensive, but your album sales will offset the cost in no time. And the winner is Connect.
Despite a disastrous E3 showing that seemed to invoke Halebop crazies more than motion control gaming, Microsoft...
Dang, we should inform them what happened to the Kinect now.
actually works, and I think the one thing to say is we like Dance Central.
It's kind of funny they said it had a disastrous E3 launch.
Potential in this to do something that we really haven't
Now
seen
E3 and the Kinect no longer exist. Right?
Oh yeah, you don't need to. You don't need to remind me.
Actually, G4, E3, and the Kinect don't exist anymore.
Yeah, they don't. All three of them.
Well, there is one thing.
All three are different kills.
Exactly.
Different causes of death.
Multiplayer titles. Halo Reach. With more customization, maps,
Halo
and ways
Reach.
to wreck a Spartan, Bungie would be remiss if they didn't pull out all the stops on their final Halo title. Super Street Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 4.
Smooth online play and accessibility.
I really don't remember. See, I did not like this one as much as Third Strike. Or at least, you know, I don't know.
Creed Brotherhood.
It was a change of pace.
Speed. Finesse, not flash. Brotherhood turned the online world on its head by turning you into both the hunter and the prey. StarCraft 2.
Dude, I played StarCraft 2.
This is an RTS built on competition.
Though I played it a lot later. I didn't play it when it came out.
Victory. Call of Duty Black Ops. Treyarch didn't just live up to expectations.
Yep, there's
but
Black
exceeded
Ops.
them by
This is when Call of Duty started
rebalancing
becoming
adding
crazy.
in wager matches and allowing better firepower early in the game. And the winner is StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty.
I knew it. I knew StarCraft 2 was going to win. StarCraft kind of kickstarted the esports. You know that in Korea.
Yes, and of course,
Yeah, what? Huh?
StarCraft 2 kickstarted esports.
Oh, this is StarCraft.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never played StarCraft.
It's a Blizzard game. This is back when Blizzard was still on top of the world and not canceled.
And not, you know, sex offenders.
So think about it this way: it is 2024, and they still have not released StarCraft 3. I'm just letting you know.
Why not play against the biggest and creeps you know?
I don't think they need to.
Here are the best multiplayer
I know, but I kind of want a new StarCraft with like updated graphics and stuff. You know.
I think
So,
everybody does.
some people think Xbox, since they own Blizzard, they're gonna make StarCraft 3 now.
Call of Duty Black Ops.
But who knows?
Team up with
Who
friends
knows
to
at
take
this
on
point?
hordes of Nazi zombies, the video game enemy everyone can agree on. Halo Reach.
Dude, Halo Reach was so fun. In terms of multiplayer, Halo Reach had the best, in my opinion, the best multiplayer. I was actually like pretty good at it, whereas the other ones I was like okay. But oh wow,
You were good at Halo?
Yeah.
Red Dead 1.
Dude,
Red Dead 1 was alright. Red Dead 2 was the one that...
Yeah. I can't believe it came out in 2010.
Rock Band 3. Nobody gets to be a
It's kind of crazy how like these rhythm games were like really prevalent, and then like lately they haven't really come out at all until Fortnite.
Nobody likes rhythm games anymore. Which
But
isn't true.
But I guess
that's what they say.
I guess they still do the rhythm night at Cornerstone, don't they?
Yeah.
So I guess people still like it.
You really see that variety of how you can flank left, flank right.
And when you're also playing by yourself, you miss the other people.
Exactly.
And a lot of times you're like, I'm kind of backed into this corner. It'd be really awesome to be like, hey buddy, want to go around the other side?
It's kind of a lonely game, but it's almost too lonely when you're playing by yourself. Those maps are made for, you know, some friends.
Yeah.
For our next category, let's send it over to Blair Herder.
After years of alcohol abuse, abuse from my parents, and abusing ex-play staffers, my body is broken. I can't lift my arms above my shoulders.
Did you just say abuse from his parents?
Let alone play organized
The
sports.
fuck
But
it? What did it? What did it? What?
making me live out those dreams. Here are the
He said
nominees.
alcohol abuse, parent abuse, and abuse of interns.
NHL 11. With the new physics engine, you can feel every gentle touch of the puck or every bone-crushing slam against the glass. balance and superb presentation make this one of the best NHL games to date. MLB 10 The Show. Deep, rewarding, and challenging are words not often used when referring to baseball games, but Sony is hoping to change that with a revamped Road to the Show and enough details to make a statistician quiver. Madden NFL 11. Fast and fluid mechanics prove that even after all these years, EA still knows how to make one of the greatest football games around. FIFA Soccer 11.
How at that
Riding the wave
age?
of World Cup fever, EA proved that they know
FIFA
soccer
11.
by incorporating new additions like Personality Plus and the Pro Passing System to an already amazing game. NBA 2K11. With breathtaking presentation, deeper mechanics, and more than enough modes to keep you busy for months to come, this may be the new MVP of basketball titles.
And the winner is NBA 2K11.
Even if you hate Michael Jordan, which many people do, there's no denying how great this game is.
Whatever.
Wait, people hate Michael Jordan?
Now, seriously, the last time I
Probably.
actually cared about NBA basketball,
He's probably said something goofy.
But he was in Space Jam. How can you hate someone that was in Space Jam? Like LeBron.
that on television. This, now, 2K11 though might actually make me watch an actual game, long shorts and all. Seriously, it's that good.
Yeah. All right, if you are
I know LeBron has done goofy stuff.
completely run out of space,
I know he has.
Do you still have that little stretch thing?
The stretch, yes.
Here are the nominees for
Yes, I spent $40 on it.
Are you waiting for the re-release of Multiverses?
If it ever gets re-released.
And those
Yes.
costumes. Where do they get those wonderful
If it ever
toys?
does, yeah. I still have them. Of course, you think I don't? I need my Superman T-shirt as well. Superman merch.
What if they nerf LeBron and Superman?
They're probably gonna nerf him any. They're not gonna nerf Superman. They'll nerf LeBron probably.
Wait,
because people
dude.
bitch about the soccer ball.
Do you
Or,
remember?
sorry.
Do you remember at Cornerstone when we do like the double Superman?
You think I forgot about that?
No, I just thought that was just so stupid how that people just let that happen.
Yeah. No, I remember one of them. I made a comeback on. You're like, we're gonna lose this. I'm like, bro, they have an Iron Giant. We're not gonna lose this. It was a Finn and an Iron Giant, and we won. I told you, just survive. I got this.
Yep.
And what you did, you survived. All you did was survive through some percent. I'm like, get them near the ledge, and I killed them.
Well, no, because I was playing. Oh, wait, was I playing Wonder Woman at that point?
No, you're playing Velma right there.
Oh, okay. Because I remember I could like grab people with the lasso with Wonder Woman.
As much as we hate to admit it,
Yeah.
DLC isn't going anywhere.
Yeah,
Most
see?
of it's just a
Teamwork.
Guilty cash grab, but on rare occasions, you really feel like you got your money's worth. Here are the
I miss
nominees for
Multiverses.
best
I actually like that game.
content.
I did too.
Two, When Nerva's Dead.
Because I could bully people with LeBron. They sent me hate
Ari
messages.
of General Knox.
I'd get called one too many slurs for playing LeBron James.
Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. And the winner is Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. At first, we rolled our eyes at the idea of zombies invading one of our favorite games from 2010. But the earnest tone of the writing, mixed with numerous hours of gameplay, made this a must-have. And Zombie Bears, how could you not love that?
After the break, we're going to reveal the winners for Best Role-Playing Game, Best Writing, and many, many more. And of course, it is all leading up to the big one, Game of the Year. We're going to make you stick around to the end of the show for that one. That's how we get the ratings. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to X-Play's Best of 2010 special. Beats the hell out of watching the Grammys.
Look at how serious they are. That was a Pokemon sound effect, by the way.
Yep.
Exist because nobody actually made them.
Whether that's a good or a bad thing, well, leave that for you to decide. Here are the nominees for Best Shooter. Battlefield Bad Company 2. DICE makes this narrative-driven spin-off shine with fully destructible environments, clever
Back
writing,
when
large-scale
Battlefield was
free-to-play
good.
battles.
That's what I'm
BioShock
saying.
2. Return to Rapture is the original Big Daddy to
I didn't even
further
play
the
Battlefield. I
missions
just
to
knew
plot
that
under the
people
sea.
said that the new
Attention
ones
to
were
detail
bad.
and improved combat make this a worthy follow-up. Call of Duty Black Ops. Treyarch sets the Wayback Machine for the Cold War era and turns up the heat to 11. Exceptionally balanced multiplayer
Foreshadowing.
has eaten countless hours of our lives and will continue to do so long into 2011. Halo Reach. Bungie's farewell to the Haloverse is one hell of a swan song. With a meaty campaign, expanded...
It's kind of funny because everyone thought this was going to be the last Halo game until Halo 4 came out with 343 instead of Bungie.
Yeah, 343. And there was another one that killed that killed Halo. There was another one that killed Gears of War, and I forgot their name. Coalition. Right, fuck those. Fuck them.
But remember, but Bungie went on to make Destiny 2, or the Destiny
Oh
games.
no! And that's doing very well right now.
Follow-up will be the biggest launch in the history of the world.
We were totally right. Black Ops broke sales records and gave America's unemployed a reason to get up in the morning.
Now, to shoot people in the face and question their sexuality, I gotta say that is just one of the highlights of gaming.
Absolutely.
Blair.
Our next category is a personal favorite of mine.
He said
role-playing
he said
What did
shooting.
he say?
He said Call of Duty was good because who likes, or he said something about people waking up in the morning contemplating their sexuality while shooting people.
Dragon Quest IX: Sentinels of the Starry Skies.
Oh, okay.
This classic
Okay,
RPG
Adam.
series hits the DS with
Wow,
new
Dragon Quest 9.
effective
I actually
gameplay
not played
and
this.
co-op that will suck hours of your life away.
Is this best mobile game?
Fallout New Vegas.
No, it's not.
The original Fallouts bring us a
Yeah, New
tale
Vegas
of
was not a
wasteland
mobile
with the same witty, gory, and
It's the best
disturbing
handheld
plot we
game.
know and love.
Oh wait, no, it's not.
Final Fantasy.
Yes! Final Fantasy 13! This game was good!
And a very lengthy quest.
I love this game.
800-pound gorilla of RPG franchises.
Oh yeah, you see that boss?
Lightning.
You see that boss right there? That boss gave me so much trouble in this game.
BioWare's epic space saga continues with
Mass Effect 2 is also really good. I also love Mass Effect 2.
intriguing characters and a save import feature that actually makes your previous decisions matter. Nier. This weird but
Oh, yeah,
charming RPG melds many
Oh, that's
genres
the
into
original Nier. I remember this. I never played it though.
And the winner is Mass Effect
Yeah.
Dose.
No, you know the thing with the save feature with the Mass Effect series though?
The game of the year nominee.
So,
I think I've heard of it.
well, basically like where it carries over. The thing is, you think it's like, oh, maybe it doesn't matter as much, but there will be something that you decided to do in Mass Effect 1 that won't come back to like affect it, like it will affect something in Mass Effect 3. That's how cool it was.
I mean, they're so hot. They're just the hottest.
Oh,
video.
neat.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
Send it over to Adam.
That is true. You could have space sex. That's what Blair was talking about just
Best
then.
fighting game. They brought back Street Fighter. Everyone remembered they liked KOs, and now other companies are jumping on the bandwagon. Here's 3 games that are so good we probably.
You know what I realized? They didn't do fighting game last year.
Super Street Fighter.
In 2009, they didn't do fighting game.
Comes back strong with new
They
characters,
didn't.
a rebalanced roster, and an online mode that makes this a must-have for any fighter fan. Blaze Blue Continuum Shift.
Oh my god, Blaze Blue. This is back when that was popular and they stopped making Blaze Blue games until Crosstag.
That doesn't count.
No, I know.
That really isn't a Blaze Blue game.
Capcom characters face off against a bunch of people.
I never actually played this. I never played this one.
What game is this?
Takenoko versus Capcom.
Oh yeah.
Capcom should get an award just for packing so much in a Wii game. And the winner is Super Street Fighter 4. It may
Yep,
be
of
original,
course it would.
Yeah, I know.
obsolete,
Yeah, of course it
that
is.
was
It's
a really
Street
good
Fighter.
game in its own right. Though when they released the Super Street Fighter 4 DX Championship Edition, I'm calling BS and taking back the award.
It's funny because they did do that.
Up next, games that are easy on the eye.
They did do that.
But
Super
it-
Street Fighter 4 and then Ultra Street Fighter.
Yeah. But remember, it had the Omega mode in it, where you could just do
It did have
wacky.
the
You could do like wacky stuff with the characters.
You could do wacky stuff.
Remember, you could do Ken with his tornado kick, but he's shooting Hadokens out of his feet every time he spins.
That's hilarious. I need to look at that. I need to look at what was it, Omega mode? Or?
Yeah, look up Ken Omega mode, and then like there's one where he's doing his tornado kick, but he's shooting Hadokens out of
Have you ever
his feet.
have you ever played Epic Mickey?
I have not. I have not played it. Hey, look, it's God of War 3. Remember, God of War 1 and 2 would never get an award.
Never before, with incredible attention to detail and unprecedented scope and scale.
They got nominated, but they never won.
Yeah.
Limbo. Here's a
Let
game
me know when
that
you
knows
find
that
the
sometimes
Ken
what you
thing.
can't see is is more
I don't know what in
than
that
you
the exact video
I'm not
was.
looking
and
yet, but
a threatening yet beautiful world. Red Dead Redemption.
I haven't looked, but
I mean, you could probably just look up Omega Street Fighter Omega Mode like compilation or something. You just see like crazy stuff.
Reflecting off the hard pan. And the winner is Limbo. For those of you keeping score at home, that's the game's third award. The Stark Black and White world took gamers to a place they've never been and probably wouldn't want to go in real life because you'd get murdered in a really horrible way.
Coming up,
I don't want to
we're
get
gonna reveal
murdered.
our picks for best writing. Now, most of the games in this category make narrative sense.
So wait, when did Tekken 6 come out? Or yeah, Tekken 6
Soundtrack
and
best
Tag.
sound design. X-Play's Best of 2010 special returns right after this.
Tekken 6 came out a little bit later.
Okay. Come sitting
Tekken
there, I
6
was like, because the last Tekken game we saw on this award show was Tekken 5, and I think that was what 2007. Hold up.
Now, for a look at some of our favorite MMOs of the year, be sure to tune into a special edition of the MMO Report.
Oh my gosh, Tekken 7 or Tekken 6.
All right, now back to business. Our next category is best animation.
Tekken 6 released 2007.
The Pixar movie and a couple stinkers.
Yeah, Tekken 7 is or Tekken 6 is that old. No, and Tekken 6 was kinda wasn't too good. Wasn't amazing. All right, I need to. I'm looking at the. Where's Ken? Okay, there's Ken.
Disney Epic Mickey. All the personality and charm of traditional Disney animation are captured here, with great reverence paid to the source material. God of War 3. Kratos and his enemies move with striking fluidity. You can actually see the muscles moving under the character's skin. NBA 2K11. Animation so real you'll think you're watching a real telecast. A particular note are the free throws that require paying attention to your player's movement in order to succeed.
Goes up. Oh!
Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm.
Dude, Ninja Storm 2 got on here? Wait, how come they didn't put this in the fighting game category?
Because it's not a fighting game.
Yes, it is. It's an arena fighter. It's an arena fighter. It's a fighting game.
It's not a fighting game.
Now, I gotta say, actually,
It's an arena fighter.
In another category outside of like best sports game.
We discriminate here in the FGC. We discriminate against arena fighters.
I refuse.
And yes, I see that Ken shoots fireballs out of his feet, which is hilarious. But they could never do something like that in arena fighter. Why? Because it's boring.
The animation of basketball game is
I'm gonna run the circle and mash one button.
Hey, look,
Killing fundies.
look, here's the thing. The new Naruto game, they made it better. You can actually pull people off the ground now and continue combos.
All right. With that, players.
And it's not just one button. Because they gave you 2 jitsus instead of 1. Before, you only got 1 jitsu, but now you can use the X button to use your other jitsu. And they gave your assists 2 moves instead of, like, basically 2 attacks instead of just 1.
Our next category features
So basically now it's like a lot crazier.
And the dialogue doesn't make you cringe. Here are nominees for best writing.
Look, here's the thing. Naruto Ninja Storm was probably one of my favorite arena fighters. And it probably still is. Hey, it's the original Alan Lake. I just bought the remastered one.
It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Ezio's tale of intrigue and stabbing people continues with interesting characters and engaging dialogue.
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
Fallout New Vegas. Memorable characters and wry satire rule the Mojave wasteland.
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-karat run of bad luck.
Mass Effect 2. Instead of a sprawling epic, BioWare goes for a character-driven short story collection with stellar results.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Red Dead Redemption. Believable yet clever dialogue and the eminently likable John Marston help sell the Western setting.
Look at that. You want to risk it?
You want to risk it?
And the winner is, surprise, surprise,
I don't know.
Mass Effect 2, its second
I would risk it, Evan, and I'd probably get shot.
The middle part of trilogy
You
is
would.
the hardest. The Empire Strikes Back got it right, and it's been a whole lot of fail ever since.
Happy place, Blair.
fail.
Those movies didn't exist. Now, by creating a collection of short stories with interesting characters, BioWare was actually able to make us care about who lives and dies during the suicide mission. If you're somebody like me who doesn't care about anybody, that is a great, great thing.
Except Zahid.
Yeah.
Let's send it back to Adam.
Our next group of games.
Wait, they didn't like Zahid? I love
They
Zahid.
make my ears happy. There are nominees for best.
During that
original
suicide
soundtrack.
mission, though, Evan, I managed to save everybody.
Mickey. Halo Reach.
Dang.
Mass Effect 2. Nier.
Good job, Elias.
And Red Dead Redemption. And the winner is Disney Epic Mickey. There are many famous.
Hey,
Disney
Epic
themes,
Mickey won one,
but
Evan.
Composer Jim Dooley managed to embrace them all.
That's
and
good.
Create something original. Really, there's no pressure
Epic
there.
Mickey is
Just a
pretty
sense of
good.
work. Lucky for gamers, he delivered on the goods. With that,
It's just they didn't do it. They play it safe and
Our
didn't
next
do
group
it.
of games are all noteworthy for one reason. They make
If you
sweet,
see the concept art for Epic
love
Mickey, it's
to your
insane.
ears
Mm.
all night long.
Bro, it's literally what people are going to do. It's literally what people are going to do with the public
Red
domain
Dead Redemption.
of Willie.
Open
Yeah.
plains give way to the
But that was
desert,
Epic Mickey
thunder,
2, right?
galloping
Where
hills and
Steamboat
plains.
Willie showed up.
Limbo.
No, I don't.
When you
At least I don't
rely
think
on
so. I
dialogue
think it's
or
Oswald.
cutscenes, all
Oh.
you need are the simple sounds of a boy's footsteps.
I just know there was a black and white
in the
Mickey
water
in
to tell the story.
Epic Mickey 2, I thought.
Alan Wake. The rustle
Maybe.
of a branch or single footstep can often send shivers down your spine. Battlefield Bad Company 2. Never has war been such a beautiful cacophony of bullets and grenades. StarCraft 2 Wings of
StarCraft
Liberty.
2.
The slurping sound of the creep. The pounding of machine factories. It's the little touches that bring you in and often keep you alive in the field of battle.
And the winner, the underdog, Limbo. This is the downloadable game's 4th award, racking up.
Dude,
wins in
I don't
best
remember
original
Limbo
game,
getting this much
no-brainer,
awards.
Best art direction and most original game. Now, sure, Limbo might not have had huge explosions or crazy gunfire, but it does something different. It actually subscribes.
I knew it was a
to
good
the
indie
less
game, but I didn't know it
more.
got this many awards.
I should have learned something from that.
So as of right now, Limbo has 4 wins, which is the most out of any game so far. Which title will take home Game of the Year? Well, find out later on. Also on the way, some of the biggest categories, including Best Action Adventure Game and Best Racing Game. We'll reveal the winners when X Play's Best of 2010 Awards continues. Welcome back to X Play's Best of 2010 Awards Special. Justin Bieber will not perform because he kind of makes this a little bit nauseous.
And he sucks at life. Our next batch of hopefuls cater to
Dang,
the
Blair's
junkies.
savage.
Here is our short list for the Best Action Adventure Game.
Disney
Hey, it's Epic Mickey again, Evan.
Classic platforming mixed with deep RPG elements allows
Oh.
the player to dramatically change the world with every brushstroke. Play it once and you'll know why they call it epic. God of War 3. Kratos returns to Mount Olympus with the Titans at his back and the gods in his sights. Wield the blades of chaos once more in this striking conclusion to the series.
Hey, you heard what she just
Red
said?
Dead Redemption. The rolling Badlands call out and Rockstar's Ode to the West.
Evan?
Mexican armies, bandits,
What?
and 1,000
She said God of War 3 was a conclusion to the series. Should we go back in time?
Well,
Ezio takes Rome with blades ready and assassins at his side as you rise to new heights in a world where
possibly. I think that I don't know. That might not change how things happen.
Bayonetta. Sumptuous visuals blend seamlessly with robust combat system to create a game that will have you going toe to boot with the kingdom of heaven.
And the winner is Red Dead Redemption. That is 2 wins for John Marston.
If we had a category
Red Dead.
for best game that features scary cougar attacks, well, my life would have won first place, but Red Dead would have won second place. Sadly, we
Wait,
did not
was he
have-
making an old, sexy person joke?
Isn't Ted just merely in hiding thanks to titles like Call of Juarez and Gun?
That's right. Red Dead, though, such a good game. I mean, it's one of those things, having grown up in the desert and ridden horses the majority of my life, it's really accurate.
Let's send it over to Adam.
Up next, a group of games that cater to the gearheads. There are 5 wildly different titles up for Best Racing Game, from Hardcore Sims to Jerry Bruckheimer Fantasies. Here are the games that made the cut. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Oh my god, I played the heck out of this game, Evan.
High speeds for the first time put you behind the
Need
wheel
for
of Johnny
Speed.
Law.
Why does he have that speed?
Well, Hot Pursuit was like my favorite Need for Speed game.
Behind you may just be the course. Keep your eye open
Elias, do you think you're really fast?
I mean, not in real life. I'm kind of afraid to go fast. What, you mean in the game?
Yeah, I meant the game.
Maybe. I haven't played it in a while, so I don't know.
I have never heard of this game in my life.
Blur. Bump, bash, or shut them down. Mix one part adrenaline action with a handful of power-ups to
Blur.
create one high-octane racer that's outgrown the banana.
Oh yeah, I remember Blur. Blur was supposed to be kind of like Mario Kart, but with like real cars.
The wait is finally over.
Because you can get like power-ups and you can like throw stuff at people. Or shoot stuff at people, I guess.
Close your eyes and feel the road beneath your feet. And the winner is Split Second. Sure, the game might not be the slightest bit realistic and the cars are totally fictional, but it works. Detonating a building and wiping out the pack is so satisfying, I wish I could do it in every racing game this year. Let's hand it over to Morgan for our next category.
Rhythm games used to dominate the sales charts every month, but that, my friends, is a thing of the past. The decline in sales doesn't mean the quality went down. Some people just have too much crap in their living rooms. Here are the nominees for Best Music Game.
So the rhythm game started to go down in 2010?
Warriors of Rock. Rockers will be able to truly test their mettle with
I guess.
Plus as they
That's what she was saying. She said rhythm games are starting to decline in sales.
Def Jam Rap Star, an incredible track list.
I don't remember this at all.
Share your own videos makes this gem the surprise hit at your next party. DJ Hero 2, with fresh DJs mixing the tunes, a much needed facelift, you'll be scratching like a pro with the new freestyle sections in no time. Rock Band 3, Rockstar dreams intersect with reality with a whole new pro mode and Rock Band Network to bring your masterpiece of metal and guitar to the world. Amazing presentation and a killer track list just goes to prove that Harmonix knows how to rock. Dance Central, taking advantage of Kinect like no other game on the market. You might even learn some moves.
I guess this is where Dance Central first showed up.
And the winner is Rock Band 3.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Just Dance. Dance Central was not Ubisoft. What was Just Dance?
With the keyboard. Let's send it over to Blair for
Okay.
our next category.
Whether you're stuck in a boring class, stuck on a boring flight, or forced to attend a boring funeral, God, dead people suck. The best way to pass the time is with handheld games. Sure, you might get dirty looks at the funeral, but how else are you supposed to get through the service sober? Anyway, here's our picks for best handheld game.
Dude, Blair was savage. He had no
Dragon
fear.
Quest 9, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. One of the pinnacle RPG series makes its way to the DS with even more in store for fans by doing away with random battles and adding in 4-player co-op. Picross 3D. Follow the numbers and find the picture. What more do you want? With over 300 different puzzles to play through, you may never put this game down. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. A solid single-player game
Oh yeah,
that rivals
I remember
its PS2 counterparts.
Peace Walker. I didn't play it, but I remember this being a
And the
thing.
ability to remove fallen enemies with a balloon merely scratches the surface of why you should head back into the jungle with Big Boss at your side. E7, a self-contained story and smooth real-time action are a welcome treat for any gamer looking to dip their toe in this often intimidating series. Persona 3 Portable. Go ahead and pull the trigger.
Yep, there
One
it
of the
is.
best PS2 RPGs.
Hey, isn't it funny they're remaking that game
One of
this
the most
year?
Radical changes. Playing as a girl.
What, Portal 3?
Persona
And the
3,
winner
yeah.
is Metal Gear Solid
Portal
Peace
3, I
Walker.
said.
Now, there may not be a 5 in that title, but trust me, this is MGS 5.
Oh, they don't know about Metal
Remix
Gear
Gears Part
5.
3 and the original NES game into a big boss
They
epic
said
that
it
never
doesn't have
stopped
5 in the
playing.
title,
And
but
actually
we
makes
know
you
about it,
okay
and
for
we gotta go back in
games
time.
key. Yeah, I feel
I
okay
disagree.
about this game. Back to Adam and Morgan.
These days, it seems like most games are simple and dumb. Pull the trigger on your controller and make the guy on screen pull the trigger and then the stuff gets shot.
Okay, Bill Cosby. But it is nice to use your brain
Dang.
once in a while and actually think about what
That's
you
crazy
do.
because they
Here's our
both got
short list for
canceled,
best
Evan.
strategy game.
Civilization
I wonder why.
Or R.U.S.E.
StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty.
But do we have to go back in time for that one?
Yeah, we should probably warn them. It's like, it's not good to imitate Bill Cosby anymore.
Oh no.
It's like, if you don't, you're gonna get canceled along with them.
Took Blizzard, what, 12 damn years?
He didn't just get canceled, he got arrested.
Yeah. Well, at least Adam Sester didn't get arrested.
Delivered on these guys.
They did. There's a
Right.
great campaign. There, of course, is fantastic multiplayer. There's mods and enough content to keep you busy until the next chapter come out, which, let's hope, will not take 12 years.
No, 3 would even be a while.
3 would be a
Wait, they said 12 years between 1 and 2? So it's 2010. So wait, so 2023 was when they should have made a new one, Evan.
Should have, but they didn't.
Because it's been 12 years.
Well, no one literally fought. It was basically March Madness with games, but here's how it shook out.
For the past month, gamers across the globe have answered the call in the Ultimate Online Challenge, crowned the fan favorite game of the year. G4TV.com was the battleground, and gamers waged the bloodiest of online battles in G4's inaugural video game deathmatch. 32 of the best went head-to-head, but only one game could reign supreme in 2010. Halo Reach, Alan Wake, Super Street Fighter 4, Call of Duty Black Ops, Disney Epic Mickey.
Hey, Epic Mickey got up there, Evan.
God of War 3. The impressive list of heavyweights battled week after
I'm surprised.
week, their fate in the hands of gamers. When the dust settled, only 2 remained. Mass Effect 2 versus
Ooh.
StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty.
Which one do you think won, Elias?
It's probably Mass Effect 2. Or actually, StarCraft is good. I don't know. Because remember, this is back when Blizzard would like never fail, so it could have been StarCraft 2. But Mass Effect was such a huge game.
And the winner is StarCraft 2, Wings
Yep.
of Liberty.
Yep.
In the end, this was a war between two communities. BioWare and Blizzard mobilized their online supporters, and they came out in the huge numbers.
It was a close race, but as you
Yeah,
all
it was
know,
BioWare versus Blizzard.
kill deserved.
And guess what, Evan?
We have dished out 20 awards so far, and there is only one more to go.
Guess what happened with Blizzard and
Six games are
BioWare?
vying for XPlay's
Uh-oh.
2010 Game of the Year.
See, we gotta go
None
back in
are
time.
Limbo. So who's going to win? Is it going to be the Western, the space drama, the stabby one? Oh, I hope it's the stabby one. Find out right after this.
Welcome back to XPlay's Best of 2010 special. We've been handing out awards all night, but now it is time for the moment you have been waiting for.
The one where we named Fable 2 Game of the Year and piss off the internet?
Yeah, close though. This year's Game of the Year shortlist is an amazing group of titles, and all of them are worth owning.
But society and industry pressure dictates that we say one is better than all the rest.
That one is our Game of the Year.
What do you think won, Evan?
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
I will take care of it.
Ezio's adventures continue with style, plus multiplayer unlike anything else out there.
Disney Epic Mickey. An icon is reinvented in this beautifully realized platforming adventure game.
Mass Effect 2.
It's probably gonna be
gameplay
StarCraft.
changes make Commander Shepard's second outing of
What about the
visceral and
Starfield?
challenging RPG experience.
We gotta go back in time and tell them about Starfield.
NBA
Oh,
2K11. Stunning
And
animation
set them up for
tops the list of
disappointment.
improvements that add up to one of the best sports games of all time.
No, what if we went back and told young Todd Howard, like, oh, Starfield, that sounds like a great idea. Space, but Skyrim, that's pretty good. It's like, oh wait, Skyrim hasn't come out yet. It comes out next year. But Starfield be like, yeah, it doesn't quite go the way you think it does, Todd.
The Strategy King.
All right, Todd. Just we'll warn you ahead of time. The loading screens, do something about them.
Why? 'Cause it's really, really good.
Oh, Mass Effect 2 won.
There's a great story, there's great gameplay. You actually care about the characters that you interact with. I think my caring was more into the visceral hatred of certain characters that I didn't like.
Okay.
But, you know, some people do it because they like the
I
characters.
just wanted to sleep with Garrus, that's all. I mean, really, is it that hard? No.
Do you want to sleep with her?
This is one of the best.
No, Garrus was a male.
Oh, whoops.
No, Garrus was like the alien dude. But Garrus is actually cool, though. But you have to be a female character to sleep with Garrus, I think. Which I was. But I didn't get with Garrus. I friend zoned him.
This is a tremendous honor for us.
I'm sure you can make it work, Elias.
And everyone here clearly loved this game. What was kind of your goal when you set out to do this sequel to Mass Effect? Because it is very much a different game than the first one.
Well, I think we think about games in kind of a unique way. I mean, a lot of our goal is to try and create a game that people fall in love with. And that's not really a feature that you put on a bullet-pointed list or anything. But it's about creating a world and creating characters and ultimately creating gameplay that is engaging and it pulls you into the world. So to do that, we really look at what our fans are saying about our games and about Mass Effect 1 And we dug really deep into the way people were playing it and the feedback they gave us. And that became our blueprint for how we would design Mass Effect 2, combined with the story goals that we had. And
Yeah, Mass Effect 2 is really good.
A whole series to these games that has an overarching story. So we had our own goals. We brought in a lot of the feedback from fans, and that's really what made it as good as it is.
The story of Mass Effect 1, I mean, it involved a large cast, but it was very much centered on sort of Shepard trying to stop the world. And Mass Effect 2 is different.
Shepard.
It's a collection of very interesting short stories that really highlight.
Now, Elias, I'm surprised you don't have Baldur's Gate 3 yet.
That evolved as you were making the game.
I still don't have a PlayStation.
Storyline that we knew we wanted to.
You get it on
kind of
PC.
Move Shepard through some.
But it's not crossplay yet.
But
it's
then,
not true.
Then there's a question of like, what kind of a story are we telling? And from that, that was part of looking at the kind of game we wanted to make based on the feedback we were getting. And one of the big things was, you know, in any RPG or action RPG, you have plots that you can take on and they're optional. But often they're too optional. You go off, and this is something we had a feedback on from Mass Effect 1, is you go off and do a quest and you do something, and it's a really great story in itself, but then you come back to the main story, and it didn't tie in as much as fans wanted it to. And people found the core storyline so compelling that they were just scratching through it to get to the end, and then they wanted these side things to tie in more. And we wanted the side things to tie in more because that's part of the fun of having optional gameplay.
All right, so now, of course, the big question
That
on
is
everyone's
true.
mind, what can you tell us about Mass Effect 3?
Well, we're hard at work on.
For
the
example,
next
you know,
one.
like the side, like if you do a side quest for somebody, Evan,
in there that people aren't
they'll
expecting
show
us
up in the next
to add. I
game.
think
But
we're
if you
gonna
don't
put
help them in the side quest, or like you don't do it, they just won't never show up. So you never even know.
From this series.
Damn.
And yet I think
That's what's crazy.
For fans of the series,
You better help 'em,
it
Elias.
really is designed as taking everything that we've done and everything that we've built and satisfying that on a really fundamental level. So we can't share too many details, but I think people are going to be really happy with it.
Now, is there anything that you want to say to the Mass Effect fans directly?
I'm so proud of what the team was able to accomplish, and one of the things that I'm most excited about is the fact that, you know, when we create a universe like Mass Effect and millions of people become fans and get really excited about it, that becomes
Damn, that alien looked kind of
huge
freaky.
promise that we've made to keep supporting that experience and to satisfy what people are looking for. So we've just been blown away by the support that we've had over this year and throughout the Mass Effect series by fans of the series, and really that's we have all of those people and all of our fans, people that are playing our games, to thank for our ongoing ability to
Why?
make
They're
these
thanking
games
you.
and do what we love.
I know. I was.
Thank you so much.
But see, I didn't play it until a lot later though. So I didn't play it when it came out.
Congratulations.
And we, of course, cannot wait for Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, I'm not going to sleep until then.
Awesome. We're really excited too. Thank you.
So there you have it. X-Play's Best of 2010.
Congratulations to all of the winners.
And to all the nominees. Look, they're a swell bunch.
Well,
We wouldn't be
every game-
talking about it if it wasn't good.
Every game that was nominated is a great game that if you're interested in, you should definitely pick up and check out.
And, you know, if you need to gripe, g4tv.com.
Thanks for watching.
All right.
It's an amazing year for video games, and it all comes down to
See,
this.
now here's the thing, Evan. We're getting close to when G4 got canceled.
7 blockbuster games vie for the title. Here we go.
We're getting closer. Uh-oh, here's 3.
But you saw Skyrim too, and Arkham City. Oh my God, this is stacked.
5 Skyrim. Gears of War 3.
This is when I started playing Gears of War. Was Gears of War 3.
You played a good one then.
Yeah, and then I went back
Yeah,
and played 1 and 2.
good.
Only one to be X-Play's 2011 Game of the Year. And a big announcement about the future of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. It all comes down to this. X-Play's Best of 2011 Awards starts right now.
Hello and welcome to X-Play's Best of 2011 Awards Special, the source of many hurt feelings. I'm Morgan Webb.
And I'm Adam Sessler. Now, today we're going to recognize the year's very best games, give out a ton of awards, and then hope the checks clear. Oh, hold on. That's the other award show.
Oh. Well, all of today's nominees and winners were decided by the editorial team.
Here, I want you to look for a second, Evan. You see this? You see how like the quality?
Yeah.
Now look at look at this one from 2004.
What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened?
What?
Oh my gosh, Elias! Wait! This is important. This is important. Look at that.
We've watched this one already.
if you're 4 to 9, or if you're 4 to 9 years old, you could fit through, but he wasn't that young, so it's okay. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. So he's 3 years old because he was bald. Oh wait. So he's 3 years old, but he grew hair. Okay, never mind. Oh, he's leveling up. It's a level. Okay, so they didn't explain what it meant at all. It's just a number. No, don't fight him. He's level 10, or he's 10 years old. You're only a 5-year-old. You got bullied. But anyway, here we go. Okay, so you're leveling up.
You got a shirt.
Alright, good. You got a sword. No, don't fight him. Okay. Fight these little guys. Alright, cool. Look at that awesome effect. Alright, now go fight that guy over there. You can beat him up. You can go beat that guy up at the top left. No, wait. Okay. It froze for a second. I thought he fought the gremlin down there. Okay. Good. Oh, you don't want to fight him. Go grab that armor and go continue. No, don't fight him. He disappeared. Bro, he charge shot you. Oh, wait, we can retry. Okay. There you go. Yay. Oh, you want that? All right. Well, okay. You don't beat up this guy. Then go beat up that group of monsters. Then go fight that guy. All right. Southeast. Okay, never mind. Southeast. Go down there. Go get. No, don't fight that guy. No. Stupid. Yeah, zoom out. Yeah. That is not what the game's at all.
No, but anyway, look at the yeah. Oh. So look at this. This was 2004. Look, it's like a square TV, and now 2011.
For watching. 2011 award. Many hurt feelings.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. It's almost like we jumped like a year in the future.
Yeah.
Well, all of today's nominees and winners were decided by the editorial team of XPlay and G14.
Uh-oh. Adam's slowly losing his hair. He's going insane.
Well, he's getting old.
And then he's gonna get canceled. It's over, Adam.
How come Morgan keeps looking better and Adam just looks like he's like aging fast?
Such is the life of a Halo fan, or not a Halo fan, a Call of Duty fan. They mauled too much.
That's true.
I mean, I could say Halo fan, because Halo Infinite.
But I was a Halo fan, but I'm not Malden. Oh, you mean Infinite? Never mind.
Yeah, I mean Infinite.
Hey, Gears 3, Evan.
Amazing.
I love Gears 3.
Gears 3 is amazing.
Rage. The house that Doom built delivers silky smooth post-apocalyptic shooting and explosive car combat. Resistance 3. Humanity's last stand against the Chimera delivers with a gripping campaign and the best multiplayer in the series.
I wonder whatever happened to Resistance.
Which is also up for Game of the Year.
This is the total package.
Hey, look, they won Best Shooter.
It is, yeah. This game's amazing.
Oh no, it's Cliffy B.
Actually is huge for us. I mean,
I don't know who that is.
No, he's basically a famous game developer because he would like cuss on TV and stuff, so everyone thought he was cool. But he basically created Epic Games. And so, but then when he retired, quote unquote, or like left, basically they made Fortnite after he left.
Lol.
With this holiday season, I've joked that this holiday season is like Reservoir Dogs at the end of it, where everybody has guns pointed at each other. Right? It's a bloodbath out there, and we knew like a lot of great games, especially the third ones in the series, were coming out. We had to have Horde mode 2.0. We had to have Beast mode. We had to have an online that worked with dedicated servers. We had to have a great campaign that was playable fully 1 to 4 players. That was what we needed for the full package. So yeah.
Yeah, Cliffy B wants to get the Gears of War license back. Did you hear about that? Because of what Coalition did.
I don't fucking blame him. I hope he does. I hope he does. Oh my gosh.
Whenever you put an online game out there, there's always issues, right?
Bro, Gears deserves so much better.
Really like Apollo 13, like you're going around the dark
I don't care if you like 5. Cliffy B is with me on this. He's with me on this, and I'm not the only one and I'm not the only one about this who hates Coalition.
I think what distinguished this franchise and this game in particular.
Marcus Phoenix will only do the disco moves in Fortnite, nothing else, including his own game. He shouldn't be doing it in his own game.
For you, having lived with these characters for so long, kind of realizing that
They have Fortnite emotes in their own game.
but you're really closing out quite a bit.
Why?
We wanted this to really feel like its own 1, 2, and 3 kind of contained trilogy, right? We did. If you
Oh,
finish the game,
we gotta go back in time and warn Cliffy B. He said this is the last game in the series.
It's supposed to be, yeah. It ended. They should have like made like spin-offs or like a new.
Well, technically, remember they did Judgment, which was about Baird, but that was like in between 2 and 3.
Thank you, first and foremost,
Right.
for sticking with us through all of the years. Your support means the world to us, and hopefully.
No, it
we'll
wasn't.
make another Gears game.
No, it was before Gears 1. Because it was before Baird met up with Marcus for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys and congratulations, Cliff, and that unsung.
Sorry, I almost slipped up and forgot.
And everybody else over there. Now we love a solid single.
Ooh, that was a close one.
See? We also should warn Cliffy B not only about the Gears of War, we gotta warn him about Fortnite.
Multiplayer, your game is worthless. At least
We don't gotta warn about Fortnite. Fortnite's okay.
you're the best competitor.
Well, if we warn him, maybe he won't leave the company.
Fortnite turned into. Fortnite was a success, and the reason why is because it's like it turned into something else, like a bunch of crossovers. I know it's goofy and filled with sweaties.
Yeah.
The latest installment of Dice's
It was
Fortnite
actually like
franchise
it was
online
actually
combat on a scale unmatched by the competition. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. The fast pace freneticism returns with awesome new perks in the sleep-destroying Kill Confirmed mode. Dark Souls.
Hey, Dark Souls, Evan.
The
Dank
ultimate
Souls.
dungeon-crawling enemy is other players. They can invade your world to kill you in this dark and ultra-challenging RPG.
I hate other players.
Ultra challenging is an understatement.
The war
Elias,
between
you're
the
just
Locust
bad.
and the COG finally gets dedicated servers. Shotgun
Wait, were you
battles,
watching when I was fighting that death bird or whatever?
I saw when you beat it, but
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you left before I beat
I
it.
want to wait till you get to Millennia and the final boss.
Oh God.
I want to wait. I want to see when you because Monday I have well actually I won't be DGT's not happening Monday, so
Yeah.
because I'm okay. Day.
I'm also I'm off work Monday too.
Ah. Okay, I'm gonna watch you play Elden Ring.
Oh gosh. Dude, I'm in Castle Soul right now and I'm like getting annoyed.
Yes, congratulations. Obviously, massive.
I want to see it happen.
For this game, but I know the important stuff for you guys is what you did on the multiplayer front, all the new things you brought to the table in this franchise.
Yes, definitely, because multiplayer is where your most vocal audience is, and that's what matters most. It's great that we sell a lot because that means our community is bigger, but what those guys are saying online, what they're saying when they're playing, that's what matters most. That's why awards like this mean the most to us, because it means people are putting hours in, they're enjoying it, because that's
Oh, what are they saying online, huh?
They're listening to that voice chat.
Do you spend a lot of time on the forums reading what people
They do listen to that voice chat.
Endless amount of times. Forums,
What are they saying?
endless amount of messages from our fans. I mean, I think we are instantly connected in the sense of as soon as people play, they're sending us messages in between matches.
And we are a couple weeks out from the game's launch now, or even a month or so out right now. And again, a tremendous success. Anything that you guys are hearing that you're like, oh, that's a really great idea. We wish maybe we could have put that in the game, or that's something that we're going to release really soon in some DLC or something like that.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. And what's really cool is since we have such advanced private match options, we've been noticing a lot of user-created game modes that in the next coming weeks, we're going to be adding to the public playlist and multiplayer.
Nice.
So be looking out for that. We haven't announced it yet, but we're going to be adding some in for the holiday, brand new modes that the users created, that we adapted, made more polished, and are putting into the game.
All right, well, I want to say congratulations. Now, do you have anything that you want to say to the fans at home?
Oh, thank you so much. Just make sure, if you have feedback, if you're playing the game, let us know, because obviously that stuff impacts our design decisions. They are just as important in the design process as anybody else.
Don't you wish all game developers had that mentality, Evan?
As you said, you're going to be
What?
announcing that you're
Like, message them.
technically you just announced it on our
Message them and
Well-
they'll improve the game. Well, I guess they could overdo it and it could be the game's downfall too.
Yes and no. Yes, yes, as you said before, they can overdo it, but no, meaning some people are just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You can't argue with scores like that.
What the heck?
You've seen the Harada thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where some crazy ass Eddie player was like, "You're racist for not putting Eddie in the game," which is bullshit.
There's plenty of other people in the game.
It's cool that Harada Harada destroyed the hater, but
Yeah. And look, and it doesn't mean Eddie can't be a DLC character.
No, it doesn't. I guarantee you he will be. I guarantee you he will.
That's what I'm saying. I think that guy
It's not
just needs
because
to
of
be
this.
patient.
But they doesn't know. They don't know any better because they're stupid.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. They're stupid. So, and that's what I meant. They're crazy. And that's why I'm like, it's good to listen to people. You don't want to listen too much, and you don't want to listen at all. Because you still got to understand your audience.
Greatly improved defensive tools and a deep control scheme make this one of the best soccer games ever. MLB 11 The Show.
Another The Show game?
They still make them today.
Franchise is yet again the best virtual representation of America's favorite pastime. NBA 2K12.
Elias, you think you could be one of these guys?
Nope. I was terrible. I was terrible at 2K. I remember I played 2K against one of the Gen G guys back when I was at Cornerstone. I got wrecked.
Improved teammate AI and goalie interaction make for hours of joyful pain infliction on the ice. WWE 12.
That was awesome.
Revamped, well, everything.
Hey, it's John Cena.
Insane amounts of customization add up to
John
the
Cena?
greatest wrestling game
Yep.
we've ever played.
And the winner is NBA 2K12.
So good, and that's actually a repeat for 2K Sports, who improved on their already incredible game that won this category last year.
And they'll keep winning if they continue to make the big bold changes to the series. Now, how many sports franchises let you play classic games in black and white? Because back then, life was in black and white.
Yeah. Fun fact, you guys didn't know that, did you? After the break,
Yeah, Evan Life was in black and white.
best role-playing game, best fighting game, and the one that
That was Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That came out 2011.
Yeah.
To the big one, game of the year.
I guess it did.
No, they just killed. He just killed Dominic. No, did you see that?
There might have been a multiplayer match.
It was a multiplayer match, I know, but he killed Dom before he actually died.
Yeah.
Welcome back. If your home is beginning to accumulate a hoarders-like level of clutter, maybe downloadable games are the way to go.
Sure, I mean, they're reasonably priced, they're easy to buy, and the only space they'll be taking up is...
I like how a lot of games are downloadable now. Like, do you still get physical games sometimes?
I do. Street Fighter 6 I got physically.
No. Oh, Bastion was the people who did Hades nowadays.
Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet.
I've never heard of this game.
Iron Brigade.
Oh, I remember this game. Me and my buddies beat that whole game.
Stacking.
Morgan's excited about this. The winner is Stacking.
This game might not have the flashiest graphics or a ridiculous amount of content, but it has a
I don't remember this game.
and a great concept.
Here to accept the award is Double Fine's Tim Schafer and Lee Petty. They actually chose to send in a video because...
Wait, Tim Schafer also made that game?
We're not supposed to talk about the restraining order, so let's just watch it.
I don't know. What the fuck?
Well, there's a seductive idea.
Oh yeah, big boy? Let's get it on. You guys have coffee too? Then you have the car.
We're just about finished.
Funny skit. And they're coming to PC, Elias. Isn't that cool?
Mm.
Elias, you know what I can't wait for?
What?
You know that Steamboat Willie is public domain, right?
Yeah.
Guess who's also in Oblidas Casa?
Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Willie.
Oh god.
I
Hey.
cannot wait Until they
Why is
make
it called
Namco
Namco Bandai instead of Bandai Namco back then?
Because they haven't figured it out yet.
Make this an incredibly rewarding game. Deus Ex Human Revolution.
I'll look into it.
Sci-fi dystopianism at its finest, and an excellent resurrection of the classic first-person RPG franchise.
Oh, Elder Scrolls is gonna win this. Everybody nutted their pants to Elder Scrolls Skyrim, including me.
And gargantuan amount of content kept us playing until long into the night. Every night. Legend of Heroes.
That is true. You know what he said about like long into the night every night. I would literally lose track of time playing Elden Ring almost said Elden Ring, Skyrim.
Hey man, you can still lose track of time playing Elden Ring.
A believable world and memorable characters mesh with gorgeous visuals to draw us into this dark and surprisingly mature fantasy RPG.
And the winner is the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. That is the first award for this Game of the Year nominee. Not the biggest surprise
No,
in this category.
and you know, this is best RPG, and I think one thing that this game.
Whoa, it's Elder Scrolls.
Is
Yep.
the role playing.
Is that the one where that one voice actors they forgot to cut out the editing?
I'm not entirely sure. What do you mean?
There's one where they literally, one of the lines in the game is they stop mid-line and say, hold on, let me redo that. And then restart their line.
I've never encountered that. Maybe they took
That's
it
in one of the Elder Scrolls games.
Maybe they took it out in the when they remade it in the Mastered Edition.
Bethesda fucking forgot because they're Bethesda.
We brought this up in the past when we had this conversation. They kind of turned the whole how to level up in an RPG on its head. Like they tried something different as well.
Fucking Bethesda.
Really, like the perk system being the reason.
I love Skyrim though. Skyrim was fun. I kind of want to play that again actually.
No, play the game, and it will all happen in due course.
Yeah, so great job, Bethesda. You guys are really good at RPGs. Let's send it over more.
Hey, you heard what he just said, Evan? Bethesda.
What?
He said Bethesda. You're really good at RPGs. He said that just now. Should we go back in time?
No, we can leave that one. I think they'll figure it out.
But we gotta tell them about Starfield.
They'll figure it out.
Now,
sure,
oh my God,
I'm sure they'll be okay.
This was my first King of Fighters game. Was 13.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3: Fate of Two Worlds. Mortal Kombat.
Oh, it's Mortal Kombat 9.
Mortal
Yes!
Kombat
This
9.
this was my favorite Street Fighter game ever. Besides 6 now.
That was a lot of people's.
Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition.
Yeah, that was my first fighting game, and I think I got Marvel vs. Capcom and all that stuff later. But Street Fighter Third Strike Online Edition was the first fighting game I played where I took it like seriously, you know, or at least semi-seriously. Before I was just playing like, you know, movie theaters and stuff or my friend's house.
This is our war. Street Fighter 4. I remember that line. It's in one of the songs.
Wait, what actually won? I didn't even actually see. What won? Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom. Okay, that makes sense.
Alright, let's send it over to Blair for our next category. This one features games that are easy on the eyes. Art direction has come a long way since the days of Snake or
People still like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's what's crazy. Should we go back in time and tell them people are still playing that game?
Nah, they'll figure it out. That one they'll figure out.
Alice Madness returns.
A new law rings in this wonderland.
Oh my gosh! Get off the screen, thank you.
I've never played this game.
Wonderland has dark and
That looks
twisted
freaky.
surprises around every corner.
Oh my God, this was a good game too.
Arkham City.
What the hell are you doing here?
Gotham has never looked better or more sinister. Every inch of Arkham City builds atmosphere and tells a story. El Shaddai Ascension of the Metatron. The trippiest take
Did they put that name in Chat GBT and just make up a random name? The Metatron?
Of what?
Oh, Do you know what? It just goes to
Portal
show
2, Evan.
people with brain damage
Hey, it's
are the
Portal
real
2.
heroes.
From the incredible opening sequence to the overgrown test chambers to the shifting modular plates, extreme care and talent is evident in every frame.
Yeah. And then they never made a third game.
Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception.
I'm losing the plot.
Nate's adventures take him from the streets of London to forgotten ruins, and it all feels so real you can smell the dust in the air.
And the winner is Batman Arkham City.
Love that game.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Arkham City was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Is that city is not a real place that I could visit
Bonk.
in real life. I walk around LA wishing that they were bringing payphones for me to pick up all the time. But Zaz is a real person and he's killing people, and we need to acknowledge that.
It is a nice open world design. You obviously really like the way it feels, and it brings you into.
But technically, isn't Gotham supposed to be based on Chicago?
That we've talked about both in
Yeah.
and then on the show. Even if you're not a Batman fan,
Probably.
you really do now know what it feels like to be Batman, and that is super cool. All right, Batman is still in the running for a ton of awards, including Best Action Adventure and the one that we're giving away at the end of the show, right? What is that one again? Oh yeah, Game of the Year.
But you know what? I think we should just dish out some more winners right now.
I like that.
Okay. We're giving the award for Best Soundtrack to The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, I played Skyward Sword.
First orchestral soundtrack.
You did?
Yeah. This is the first non-Toon Link game I played. Well, no, because my friend let me borrow Skyward Sword, and I never gave it back to him. And he said it's fine if I kept it.
Damn, Infinity Blade?
Yes, they made an even better version of the best game for Connect.
The best, that broken item that they put in Fortnite that one time?
Yes.
Thanks
That?
everyone at Harmonix for naming Dance Central 2 the best motion game of 2011.
We're so happy that fans from around the world have hit the dance floor with us.
We've come a long way from rocking to dancing.
Elias, did you want to hit the dance floor with them?
Maybe. I thought about maybe playing Just Dance, but not. I don't know. But did you know? Do you know where Dance Central is now?
Nope.
Dance Central is a VR exclusive game now.
Game that makes you look that good.
Uh-oh.
So you can get it on the MetaQuest 3.
Guess who doesn't have a
but,
MetaQuest 3?
But it's not on any of the consoles. It may be on the Switch, but I haven't checked.
I hope not.
We're going to reveal our choices for most original game and best animation. X-Play's Best of 2011 Special returns right after this. Welcome back to
You know what's kind of crazy though?
2011 Awards Special.
Okay, our next category.
So we're only like out of the 12 hour or out of the 11 hours and 30 minutes, we're like 4 hours 30 minutes in, and we're almost at the point where G4 got canceled. So what is the rest of the time about?
Assassin's Creed Revelation.
It's gonna be Jeff Keighley.
Dude, that would be kind of funny.
But we have to give special mention to Ezio's brutal kills with the new hook blade. Batman Arkham City.
This place is dangerous. I like it.
The Dark Knight's punches, kicks, leaps, and glides are
I liked
smooth and
Catwoman.
powerful, and his foes are equally
You liked Catwoman, didn't you?
I did.
NBA 2K.
Who didn't like Catwoman?
Knock it down! Is it a real NBA
I'm just
broadcast?
asking you specifically.
2K Sports'
I do like
latest
Catwoman.
masterpiece. Bet you had to look twice to be sure.
I used her in Injustice.
A frame rate running at a silky 60 frames per second, and matching physics calculations are the secret
I know you
to
did.
its jaw-dropping combat.
I mean, she wasn't my main, but she was one of the people I used.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I played this game.
Have you played this game?
Yeah, I have. I have played this.
Good. Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
Good. Why? All right. I don't need to. I need to go back in. I can't go back in time and tell them this, but I'm like, why doesn't Ubisoft make another one of these? Why did they stop making Rayman games?
I don't know. Yeah, but Rayman's in that
everything
project.
else.
He's in that Captain Laser Force show on Netflix.
It's fun to see him there, but like, do something else. Come on, they'll do everything with Rayman, but making a new game.
Yeah. Best writing.
Batman Arkham City. Like it? Oh, Rocksteady's Drum-Tight story evokes the classic animated series while providing a new spin on familiar characters. L.A. Noire.
You're under arrest, Schroeder.
Crackling dialogue sells the setting of this hard-boiled yarn about corruption and justice in the City of Angels. Portal 2.
Ow! Ow.
The scribes at Valve make comedy look easy with their laugh-out-loud funny masterpiece of a script.
You might have a very minor case of serious brain damage.
Saints Row the Third.
Oh yeah, Saints Row.
Here's some tough
And
contenders.
convention out the window with a wild and fearless tale of our favorite video gangsters. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception.
Leave it to you to find a friggin' jungle in the middle of France.
High adventure and believable characters are Uncharted's specialty, and the third installment does not disappoint. And the winner is Portal 2, its second award of the day.
Really?
Portal 2.
I mean, Portal 2's cool, but like, really? Portal 2?
I thought Batman may have took that one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like,
Valve
Batman's...
are too busy making Half-Life
It's Batman.
3. And we're just hoping here. We have no actual information on that.
Uh-oh.
They can't be here in person, so they sent us the video.
Do we need to go back in time and tell them?
Yes.
Yeah.
We should probably give him a warning.
Don't expect Half-Life 3, guys. We're sorry. We're sorry. You're not getting it. We're never getting a Team Fortress 3 if it makes you feel any better, but I don't think it'll make you feel like that.
Batman Arkham City.
It's the freaking bat.
It's the freaking bat, and then gets clobbered.
Dead Space 2.
Oh, Dead Space 2, the game before they killed it.
Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim.
And they revived it with the Dead Space remake. Because that was really fucking good. Roll 2 again.
And the winner is Battlefield 3.
DICE's audio work is head and shoulders above everyone in the industry.
It reinforces my fear of guns, war, and everything. Let's end it up.
That's why we actually shoot this show in Adam's house. He's scared of everything. If you think Hollywood's guilty of spitting out sequels, remakes, and rehashes,
Lol.
it's nothing
I guess.
compared to the video game industry is. Creating original titles is a huge gamble, and failing means studios can actually go bye-bye. Thankfully, there are still
That's still the case today.
That is still the case today. Cough, cough, first. Okay.
Catherine, we don't know how someone managed to get a puzzle game.
I know it may be a surprise, but I never played that game.
We're glad they did.
A lot of people didn't play this game.
Happy hunting.
A lot of people didn't play Catherine, so you know what?
Titular genre and creates a police
I believe it.
procedural that takes
A lot of people didn't get to play
Why?
it.
But I know you think that's like my genre of game.
That is your genre of games.
to a crazy, beautiful extreme. The balance of pure creativity with survival elements is like nothing we've played before. Stacking. An action puzzle game starring Russian nesting dolls. When did we think of that? Oh, right, because we're not creative geniuses. Super Brothers, Sword and Sorcery. With clever puzzles, offbeat retro visuals, and Jim Guthrie's unforgettable soundtrack, this sings like no
I've
other
never heard of
title
that
this
game.
year.
And the winner is Minecraft. Now, the game would have probably been nominated
Yeah.
in earlier incarnations, but now we can give it an award since it's now finally officially done. Accepting the award is the person that has the best job title in the world, Director of Fun at Mojang, Lydia Winters.
Hi everyone, thank you so much on behalf of
Oh my God, I remember her.
for Minecraft, the most original game. We have just been absolutely blown away.
Yeah, Evan. She was like the main spokeswoman for Minecraft for like years.
Our game is going into
I guess she left because I haven't seen her since.
actual building projects and education, and without Notch and Jens creating this game, I don't really know what I would be doing or what a lot of you at home would be doing. So thank you so much. We're totally excited about having this.
So, as of right now, the only games with 2 wins are NBA 2K12 and Portal 2. But there's still a ton of awards on the way, including the big one, Game of the Year. Plus, there's Best Action Adventure Game and the Viewer's Choice Award. You know, the one you decided, G4TV.com's Video Game Deathmatch. We'll reveal the winners when X Play's Best of 2011 Awards continue.
Welcome back to X-Play's Best of 2011 Award Special. Randy Newman will not perform a musical number this year. Or ever.
Can we even afford to say his name?
We can't, like, even afford, like, Paul Williams' left foot.
Wow. Our next batch of hopefuls cater to the adrenaline junkies out there. Here is our list for the best action-adventure game.
Batman Arkham City.
It's probably gonna be Batman.
We've spent a lifetime wanting to be Batman, and now, thanks to Rocksteady, we are.
Should we tell him about Suicide Squad?
The department needs heroes.
It's not out yet. Give him some time.
Period detail and unique mystery-solving gameplay provide the foundation for a classic noir.
I heard it's getting better. Give him some time.
Rayman Origins.
We'll figure it out.
Michelle Ancel's gorgeous co-op platformer has the perfect blend of challenge and charm.
There's your Rayman game.
Super Mario 3D.
And then I'm never getting another one.
Even after over a quarter century.
Oh, this game. People hate on this game. I don't know why.
Oh, 3D Land.
Yeah, 3D Land is amazing.
Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception.
People were hating on it for way too long.
It must be Nathan
They shouldn't have.
Why?
Behind the decisions that we've made, and really that's what inspires us. You know, like we did a lot of very late nights finishing the game, and it really inspired us to see all that support that was out there. You know, that people were waiting for it, were really anticipating it. So thanks very much for that.
Well, I include myself in that group, so thank you from all of them as well. Great job on the game. For now, let's send it back over to Morgan.
Thanks, guys. How about you at home? You want some more winners? Well, I will drop.
I like some more winners.
Right now, the winner for best racing game is Forza Motorsport 4 for the Xbox 360. Over 5.
See, look, Forza wins again, Evan.
Damn. No contest. Not even bringing up nominees. No contest. Nothing.
Well, they're doing the thing like in the Jeff Keighley Awards where they like speed through some of the awards.
Please wrap it up.
Award for best downloadable content goes to Old World Blues, Fallout New Vegas. There is a toaster hell-bent on world domination. I don't think we need to say much else about that. All right, whether you're in class, traveling,
please
or
wrap it up.
Attend a boring wedding, the best way to pass the time is with handheld games. Sure, you might get dirty looks at the wedding, but those services go on way too long. Here are our picks for best handheld game. Dissidia Duodecim.
Oh my god, this game was insane. I had to play this on my friend's PSP. It was basically the Final Fantasy fighting game.
Oh, I know what Dissidia is.
Hey, Pokemon! This is the first Pokemon game we've seen on the award show since 2000, since they've been doing it.
Black and white.
Super Mario 3D Land.
It's black and white. It's the most deserving one.
Well, I would say Diamond and Pearl was good, or like Platinum.
I love it how Pokemon. I love it how the Game Awards knows how controversial Pokemon games can be.
I really like Platinum Edition though.
Actually said it's their favorite Mario game since Super Mario 64.
The 3D works, and it's just pure, simple fun. And while it might seem easy at first, well, that difficulty starts the ramping up. Vengeance.
Can't believe I'm making my 3DS. Let's send it over to Blair.
Our next category was decided by you. Yes, you at home. Over the past month, G4TV.com Video Game Deathmatch pitted 32 games against each other in a battle royale. It was basically March Madness, but with video games. There were over 500,000 votes. Yes, 500,000 votes. But only one title could take home the Viewer's Choice Award. Here is what went down in the finals.
Be merciful, please.
30 of the most amazing games of this year have fallen in battle. Only 2 remain.
What 2 do you think remains?
Assassin's Creed Revelations versus The Legend of Zelda
Oh.
Skyward Sword. It's one of the closest battles in deathmatch history, and
I do
both
not
of these
know.
games can be called great, but only one can be called the viewer's choice.
I don't know what people were
2011.
thinking back then.
Maybe they're gonna pick Zelda.
And the winner, as chosen
Maybe.
by you guys, is The Legend of
Zelda Skyward Sword.
Yes, and despite an aggressive campaign by Ubisoft, Nintendo's love letter to motion control managed to come out on top.
And of course, I'm sure it helped that the Nintendo fan base was enraged that we didn't nominate Skyward Sword.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Enraged. That's a nice term. It was a close race, but anger always wins in the end.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, Evan, anger always wins in the end.
So far, but there's one more to go.
There is?
Talking about
Spoken by the guy who got canceled for anger.
That's true.
We're vying for XPlay's 2011 Game of the Year.
So, which will win? The detective story, the epic RPG, the one with singing robots? Find out right after this.
Welcome back to XPlay's Best of 2011 special. We have been handing out awards all night, but now it's time for the moment that you have been waiting for.
This year's Game of the Year shortlist features an amazing group of titles, and all of them are worth owning.
But this is an awards show, and we are not dressed up to give out hugs. The whole point of this show is declaring that one game is better than all the rest.
That one is our Game of the Year.
All right, let's see what they picked.
Batman Arkham City.
I figured you could use my help.
Rocksteady Studios once again proved themselves worthy to don the mantle of the Bat with this astounding sequel.
The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
It has been an honor.
Hundreds of hours of questing and combat combined with a tremendous living world make this the best Elder Scrolls game yet.
Gears 3.
Gears of War 3.
Oh, yes.
The epic tale of Marcus Phoenix and his fellow cogs comes to
Marcus
a close.
Phoenix.
A gripping campaign and the best
I love Marcus
multiplayer in the series.
L.A. Noir.
I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Rockstar's long-awaited tribute to the noir genre did not disappoint, with top-notch writing and exceptional new animation technology.
Portal 2.
I feel we can put our differences
Oh, there's Portal 2.
A masterpiece of writing and game design, returning to Aperture Science with sheer joy from beginning to end.
Saints Row.
I mean, that was good, but I don't think Saints Row should have been on the list.
Volition's frenetic open-world game with a wicked sense of humor dares to throw all the rules out the window and just let you have fun your way.
Hey, Super Mario 3D Land.
Mario.
This mix of nostalgia and innovation has us loving our 3DS.
Have you played 3D Land?
Thanks to
No,
masterful
I've not.
level design and smart use
It's a
of
pretty good game.
3D.
And our 2011 Game of the Year is... The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
Yep, I figured this was gonna win.
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. Okay, Bethesda's RPG is huge in scope and infinitely replayable. It does everything right.
So it's 2011. They still haven't made another Elder Scrolls. Or I guess they did Elder Scrolls Online.
I don't think they
Look,
need
look
to.
who it is.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Who?
It's Todd Howard.
We are. It's been a bit of a blur.
Oh my God.
Heads down.
Why does he look so young?
Yeah, because it was 20 years ago, Evan.
I know, but Todd Howard doesn't age.
He still kind of looks the same. His hair just has more color.
Oh my goodness. Oh, young Todd Howard. What? He looked like he didn't want to die back then.
He's wearing like the same shirt too.
I know, that's what I said. He doesn't age. Todd Howard's a mystical beast.
Was that something you were a little bit worried about in terms of reception, if it wasn't the hardcore RPG enough?
Say I wasn't worried.
Really, no. I mean, that's the kind of
I told you! I told you I wasn't worried. Let's go, Todd Howard. I wasn't worried.
God Howard.
God Howard, yeah. He knew the game was gonna sell. He knew people were gonna eat it
Well,
up.
he knew it was gonna sell for the next 15 years when they reported to everything.
I told you, Todd Howard does not age.
People will be able to explore that themselves.
Yeah, we are going to be releasing the creation kit for the PC users, and they'll be able to make
The creation engine. He just announced the creation engine where people make all the mods.
super excited about our PC.
Oh my gosh.
There are like our original fans.
Back before they made Starfield.
So, that's
Well, this is even before Fallout 4. So this is like before the creation engine even like.
Your team finished a game that you've been working on for so many years. It was just so big. What do you do? I mean, do you just sip a Mai Tai? I mean, how do you decompress from experience like this?
I think everybody does it. You know, we kind of like, we have our 10-step process for re-entering society. It's very, it's pretty weird. I actually went to a grocery store and realized I hadn't been to a grocery store in like 7 months.
Wow.
And I was like,
what the fuck?
Stop!
What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my gosh, are you reliving gamers touching grass, Todd Howard?
Yeah. Look, he locks his employees for years to work on Skyrim.
He just said, I'm gonna go to a grocery store and say, look at all this stuff. Only Todd Howard. No wonder he wants to go to Mars. He lives there.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the award. I mean, all the support you guys have given us at X-Play and G4, we're just blown away. Thank you.
All right.
Man, but
Todd Howard's an alien.
No, but you know what's crazy?
Look, they're going back to space.
We'll finish the year with a bang. We've got 2 days.
But you know what's crazy is that, like, you know, all these developers were really respected G4. They're like, oh man, I'm so glad G4 acknowledged us, and now they're gone.
I don't think they're gonna be missed after what they did.
Yeah.
That was a lot of good games and a lot of varied games.
And I think we should definitely say, we want to say, like,
You told the gamers to touch grass.
congratulations to all of the developers and everyone who worked on any of the games that were nominated, because they all had something really special and great about them.
And truly, any one of those games could have won. Like, Skyrim was amazing, but Bruce Wayne had a really crappy childhood. It would have been nice to see Batman win that thing. I think he deserved
money.
That's a good point, Adam. That's a very good point. Yes, you're right.
But he was still suffering. You know, I would have been very happy to see Portal 2 win Game of the Year. I mean, there were so many great options. Obviously, big Skyrim fan. There's no question about that.
But I'm also glad a couple that I think maybe had not been as strong on the radar. Saints Row the Third, which I think is just a phenomenal wake-up call that sometimes you could just have fun. Right. And the other, L.A. Noire, which is a game that quite a while ago, it really did do a lot of new and different things that I think, I hope, a lot of companies will pay attention to.
That really was the theme of 2011. It was a year of people doing different things, and as you can tell by our list of nominees, it really did pay off this year. That's exciting.
There's a 3D game in the list.
Yes.
Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it?
And we're already looking forward to next year when there's a ton more great games coming out. We'll, of course, tell you all about those when they do. But for now,
Wait, so here's a question. Did they go another year? I can't remember exactly when they... Oh, it is.
X-Play's Best of 2012 awards start right now.
Oh, okay. So here, we'll finish this. We'll finish this episode, Evan, and we can call it. But okay, Evan, this is the last year G4 was out. Was 2012.
Oh no.
Back when everyone thought the world was ending.
Damn. Little did they know, the world's ending now.
Yeah. Well, you remember that whole thing, like the Mayan calendar, the world's gonna end in 2012 and all that.
Yeah.
But G4 actually ended the first time.
They just stopped updating the Mayan calendar.
Assassin's Creed 3. Borderlands 2. Come and get me. Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
G4 must have believed in the Mayan calendar. That's why they died.
Now, this era, Evan. This is when I started my streaming career. Or not my streaming career, so I started YouTube first, and then I started streaming in 2014. So I started my YouTube channel in 2012 during this era. Because you know why, Evan?
G4.
Well, no, well, this is when I got my first job, and I was able to actually buy my own games and stuff.
I see.
And I got my first job, and then G4 gets canceled, and I can't get updates on stuff I can actually buy myself, Evan. You know how tragic that is? Also, by the way, you notice who's not there.
Enjoy the end of Black Ops 2. That's the unemployment talking.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So all of today's nominees and winners were decided by
I notice. Where is he?
He's
Where is
gone.
he, Elias?
He's gone, Evan. They fired Adam Sessler. No, but everyone's wondering, like, why they fire Adam Sessler when he's like the main dude of the show. But that's when no one realized that everyone watched it because of Morgan Webb.
Right. Except Elias, you were thinking 2 steps ahead. You were watching it anyway. Why? Because of Morgan Webb.
Exactly. I was watching it from the beginning because of Morgan Webb.
Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2? I'm sorry.
Treyarch took chances and it paid off, delivering what many are calling the greatest Call of Duty of all time.
You know what's funny? People still call it the greatest Call of Duty of all time.
What, Black Ops 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Delivering the best story and voice acting of the entire
It is.
bunch. Far Cry 3.
Me personally, though, I like Black Ops 3, but that's just me. Black Ops 4 was okay, but Black Ops 3 I really liked.
How come, Elias? Did it have a girl in it?
Well, no, well that was when they did the hero shooter thing, where they actually had characters you can pick from that with abilities instead of just like a generic soldier.
Wasn't the generic soldier. That's why people like Black Ops 2.
No, I know, but I meant like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like it's not, you know how you have like your character that you play as? Black Ops 3.
Damn. Damn, Elias.
Yep, it's 343.
You just call them a generic. Oh my gosh, bro.
Wait, generic what?
You called you're like, you can't just pick a generic soldier.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, they didn't have names. Like in Black Ops 3, they gave the characters like names and stuff. Like the people you play as in multiplayer. I mean.
Oh, in multiplayer. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were laughing
I
about
thought you were talking about I thought you were talking about campaign.
No, not campaign.
I was laughing because you called the characters generic soldier.
No. I was talking about the multiplayer. The Black Ops 3 multiplayer, you actually could pick characters with names that had abilities instead of just like a, you know. But I thought you were laughing because of the 343 thing, because he said that people didn't trust 343 when they made Halo 4.
Well, little do they know. I'll laugh at that too. That's funny as hell. Little do they know.
Here are the best competitive multiplayer titles.
Little do they know.
This sleeper hit is a two-dimensional online arena loaded with
I've never heard of this.
old school gameplay. If you haven't already, you need to check this out.
That reminds me of Hyper Universe. Oh my God, this is. Isn't this like what was the first? Isn't this what is it PUBG derived from?
That looks weird.
No, I think that's where PUBG came from. Was from that game.
Maybe.
There are 12 different modes, including our personal favorite, Domination. Halo 4.
Dude, I played the crap out of Halo 4.
After 10 years, we didn't think that we would get sucked back into the addictive online universe of Master Chief and Friends. Boy, were we
Master Chief and Friends. And then look what 343 did to that.
Yeah.
No list of multiplayer games would be complete without this franchise. With the addition of score streaks and codcasting, it's guaranteed we'll be pouring countless hours into this game.
And the winner is Call of Duty Black Ops 2, cementing the series
Yep,
as the game
I expect that. No, because here's the thing: Halo 4 was okay, but it wasn't my favorite multiplayer. Remember,
People said it was pretty bad.
My favorite multiplayer was Halo Reach.
Halo 4, Halo 5, Infinite.
Now the thing
Finite.
the thing I liked about Halo 5 though, I liked the firefight mode. That was probably my favorite firefight mode. Was Halo 5.
Sorry, Infinite Finite.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that went into this decision here,
Yeah, that's how they're roasting them. They're calling it Infinite Finite.
6 months from now, and
Yeah.
I think universally we all agree people are still going to be playing Black Ops 2 6 months or even 8 months from now, so that is part of the reason.
Or 8 years from now.
So now that we've actually got the competitive category out of the way,
Halo Finite.
requires you to have actual friendships like the one that we have never truly established right here. Here are the best multiplayer co-op.
Are they joking that Adam is not there?
Halo 4. The granddaddy
Oh.
gaming is still going
What did they say?
No, he said like our friendship, and they were like they couldn't finish each other's like sentences like our friendship that we never quite established.
The franchise has made a big impact on the multiplayer.
Because you know she was friends with Adam Sessler.
Yeah. Ooh, boy.
this game, it's ridiculous. The only thing better than the satisfying loot system is experiencing Borderlands 2 with a friend.
Oh my god. Me and my friends played the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer for days. Now this is when I started playing Mass Effect. So I went back and played the first ones and stuff.
Journey. This was a great game in its own right, but playing with someone else is a very involving experience. Learning how to communicate with the other player is a fascinating game in itself.
Oh, I'm so happy I get to announce this. The winner is Borderlands 2.
Hooray!
Yay! If you want a fun game to shoot stuff with your friends, there is no question this is that game.
Okay, sure, it can end friendships when you get caught trying to steal the rare drops on the battlefield.
This game is so good that not only did I play through it once on single player, then I played through it again on single player, then I played through it a third time with Morgan. That's how good this game is when you can play with your friends.
Well, what's also really great about it is, like, I've been playing on PC and Xbox. I have to say the PC version looks so amazing. What I love is all the characters really do bring something a little bit different to the plate. So you can play through with one character, then you play through with another character, and you have a different experience. If you have, you know, 2 of one character, you're going to have sort of a different strategy than, you know, if you have 3 of a different character.
Right. It's just such a good game, and I wish we would have made it, because then we'd be so rich, and people would be proud of us, like our parents. Our next category is one that's not necessarily our strong suit, sports.
If it was, do you think we'd be hosting
I
a
don't get the
show about
joke.
video games?
We wouldn't. We wouldn't. But we're boning up on sports now, ESPN and NFL Network, and I own this suit.
Here are the nominees for
What's with the I can't tell if it's a laugh track or like the audience is like laughing at them.
It's a laugh track because they're funny.
Look, we're laughing, Evan. We're laughing at them in real time, even though we're in the future.
I love it. I was laughing at Todd Howard, but, you know, we'll go with that. I was laughing at I was laughing at the wrong thing. I'm not laughing with them. I'm laughing at them. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That's the point of the laugh track, but. Hey, Todd Howard showed up. We got to see the rare sighting of the Martian.
the alien, the Starfield. He is the Starfield.
Yeah, he is the Starfield. Dude was miserable at the Game Awards.
Well, you know why? He didn't do his 10-step plan to get back in society after Starfield. He didn't go to the grocery store. That's why he was upset.
Wow, I can't believe. Oh my gosh. I can't believe. Wow, look at all these things at the grocery store. What the fuck was he talking about?
He's been shut inside his office.
I'm convinced that dude's a literal fucking alien. Oh my gosh, funny as hell.
And it works. As a matter of fact, this game is so real that I still can't make a basket in it, much like if I played in the NBA. That's how real this game is. It's super real. After the break, we're going to reveal the winners for Best Role-Playing Game, Best Fighting Game, and Best Downloadable Game.
What fighting games came out in this time? I'm trying to remember.
8 games are in the running, and we've got nothing to lose.
Nothing at all.
This year could get interesting.
I think I was still playing Street Fighter 4 at this point.
Oh my gosh. Fucking Todd Howard.
Look, he went to the grocery store.
Look at all the. What the fuck is he talking about?
he's.
I can't. Look at all these things at the grocery store.
Look,
that's another inside joke.
He hasn't went to the grocery store in 7 months. Yeah, we're gonna make that inside joke, Evan.
That shit's gonna be another inside joke.
Like,
Because I'm 3 times your size, that's why. Why do you get all the food? Because I'm 3 times your size, that's why. And then since the video wasn't working, we had to replay that one line so many times.
Yep.
You ate your leg, mate! You found the one piece, mate.
No, like you can find the all blue.
Oh, the all blue. You can find the all blue, mate.
Yeah, do it for both.
I'm also 3 times your size, mate.
Oh my God, Walking Dead. That was, dude. This introduced me to Telltale. This was a crazy good game.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, I hated that moment.
I heard there was what moment?
That moment where that girl shot that other girl, she was like she was like the most, or she was like gonna be your girlfriend, and that crazy girl shot her.
You actually care when a horrible, gut-wrenching life and death decision comes up, whereas you yell, kill him, when it happens on TV. At least that's what I...
You got some stuff you need to work through.
Oh my gosh. Man, seeing The Walking Dead back then, oh man. Before they killed it.
Yeah. Yeah, this
before
is
they
this is when it was still popular on TV.
The community literally called it the day The Walking Dead died. I think it's season 5, episode 1.
You talking about when Negan bashed the dude's head in?
Yep. The day The Walking Dead died. I know it's supposed to be like, no, Negan's a villain because Jeffrey Dean Morgan killed Glenn.
No, but the thing that's crazy is that in the current seasons, in the current seasons, Negan's like a good guy now, and he's like redeemed himself or whatever.
Yeah, he's a good guy now.
And like everybody's like, I didn't want him redeemed. I wanted him to die.
People wanted him dead. I mean, no disrespect to Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah.
No, the reason why he's a good guy is because he's carrying the show.
Right.
Have you played Xenoblade Chronicles?
I have not played any of them.
Damn. I'm shocked.
No, Ares was trying to get me to play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Or no, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because of the bath scenes with Pyra and Mithra.
Yeah, how have you not played that game?
I don't know.
There are bath scenes. Yeah, Elias. They're jiggle physics.
Well, maybe I'll play them after I'm done with Elden Ring at some point.
There's horny scenes.
It's worth picking up because it is a solid story.
Trust Elias, there are horny scenes.
I know, it's an anime game.
How have you not played it?
Alright, so the fighting game community may be filled
Uh-oh, here we go, fighting games, Evan.
immature behavior, but we're not going to punish the developers for making these titles. So here are the 5 best fighting games.
I bet you it's Dead or Alive 5. I think that came out then.
Oh, this is not winning.
The tale of Soul and Sword is told eternally.
Oh, that's not winning.
With the flashy visuals and deep combat fans have come to love.
Not in this game.
Persona 4 Arena. Characters from
Wow.
horror RPG
I guess this did come out 2012.
each other in this unique spin-off.
PlayStation
Oh, that's not
All-Stars.
winning. Oh god.
I
Oh my
only
God.
played this game at a friend's house.
Oh no.
In a fan service laden party brawler.
Yes! Oh wait, no, wait, that's Virtual Fighter. Never mind, I thought that was Dead or Alive. I thought it was Dead or Alive 5. I was supposed to be so happy.
Bro, what? There's gotta be another fighting game here that's gonna, like...
Skullgirls might win.
Okay, Skullgirls might win. Well...
This indie fighter combines beautiful HD
Skullgirls is... Come on, it's Skullgirls. It's got 'em.
I mean, out of the games they show in this list, I would say Skullgirls.
Oh, Skullgirls is absolutely the best out of these games. No, it's not!
Really? That's interesting.
Until they make a lot of money and then they make another Final Showdown. Finalist Showdown. Now, usually Capcom is a favorite in this category, but they actually didn't bring their A game this year.
And you might be inclined to make squinty eyes at buying an iteration of an old
Oh my gosh, fucking Soul Calibur. Oh, nasty. 5 was bad.
I would have definitely put Skullgirls up there above Virtual Fighter 5.
Yeah, I mean, well, back then I guess Virtua Fighter had an okay. I think back then it had a pass.
Yeah.
There's the laugh track again.
I know.
Journey. That game company's beautiful visuals and evocative lighting create a strangely alien yet utterly familiar world. The Unfinished Swan. It takes guts to make a game that's essentially invisible until you start throwing paint on it. That's one tough boardroom pitch. Fez. The retro pixelated look is big these days, but
I remember this game was popular at first, but I never played it.
plus, it rotates. Halo 4. The prettiest game in the series yet takes you through numerous environments on a brand new world. You gotta love those Prometheans. Darksiders 2. Fantastical worlds are brought to life with exaggerated comic book style designs, rubbing up against cyclopean monoliths of the afterlife.
Darksiders 2.
And the winner is Journey. There were many
Oh wow.
games this year, but this one had
Hey, Journey's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's true. I guess for our direction, this game should win.
The entire environment was designed for interaction, and solving the puzzles actually advanced the story. I mean, when you think about the fact that the environment is pretty much consistent throughout the entire game, yet it felt so diverse and just really strong and full, that's just such an achievement.
There were also a lot of surprises. You'd come up upon the pillars and you'd have to figure out what you were supposed to do with them, so the art was really part of all the puzzles and everything.
Yeah.
It was a very well integrated game and it was beautiful.
That is actually Journey's first award of the day. It's actually also nominated for Game of the Year.
This show is already grossly over time, so let's barf out some awards real fast.
Okay.
We're giving the award
Oh,
for
they're doing speed runs.
Rarely do games use source music in a good way. This one does.
Yep, we're giving the award for best mobile game to the Pinball Arcade. The designers actually take
Interesting.
real tables and then 3D model every individual part, hence why it feels so right.
And we're giving the award for best social game to Marvel Avengers Alliance.
Dude, this game doesn't exist anymore.
In 2012. The reason of our demise? I don't know, but segment producer Michael Leffler will work for gold bars and command points. That's how good it is.
There's a lot of mobile games that don't exist anymore.
Sadly, this show is not a contender.
Plus, we'll reveal our picks for
Wait.
best original game, best sound design.
Oh, he said the writing of the X-Play is not a contender. I was thinking like, wait, what did he just say?
Well, no. I wouldn't say so. Because they, remember what happened. They got canceled. Elias, do you think you would be able to get canceled on X-Play?
I would have loved to have been canceled on X-Play. That would have been the dream job, Evan. Remember, I always wanted to do it since I was 5 years old, and I would have loved to be on X-Play or Attack either X-Play or Attack the Show at least one episode before they get canceled.
Did you have an afro back then, little Elias?
I didn't have an afro back then. I had more of like Ellis's hair. No, you know what's funny? I auditioned for the new G4 when it came back, and I didn't get it.
Damn. Well, I'm glad because you didn't get canceled. So.
That's true. I would have been in LA with no job, and that would have been bad.
Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2.
Epic Mickey.
I would have had to move back home. Hey, but guess what? You know what happened when I didn't get a job in G4 though?
What?
I got a job at Cornerstone. The very next month.
Hey, that's pretty cool. And guess what? Guess what?
That also got canceled. My job, that is. Not Cornerstone.
I was going to say, yeah, you got canceled. Your job got canceled. Well, if you had not gotten that job, we never would have met. So
that's true.
You never would have seen me. I never would have known about Afro Bane.
That's true.
That is true.
If you want to see some great animation, there's never a shortage of amazing achievements in games.
I'm still thinking about that stupid Todd Howard clip.
the grocery store.
What? What? Why? We were in a lockdown, or we were locked in our game development, and then I went to the grocery store. I'm like, look at all these things in the grocery store. What the hell?
It's what it takes to develop the game, man.
What kind of alien ass would say
This modern retelling of Heart of Darkness.
What the fuck is he talking about?
With vivid characters and gut-wrenching
Oh my
gosh.
That's so stupid. Oh my gosh, Todd Howard. Todd Howard's so funny. What a funny man.
Yeah.
The birth of the United States is expertly woven into the conspiracy-laden Assassin's Creed mythology.
Damn. They create United States off of a conspiracy theory?
Well, no. It took place during the Revolutionary War and like George Washington and stuff.
Always riveting episodic tale never failed to put hard decisions with real consequences on the table.
And then Connor, the guy you play as in Assassin's Creed 3, he was a Native American.
Oh. He stabbed people. Damn.
Absolutely. It's kind of mind-boggling that they were able to do that because they're not crafting one good narrative, they're actually making
And then Telltale shut down.
And then it came back. And now it might shut down again.
Because they didn't make anything.
Well, no, they made The Expanse, the space game, but people were wanting them to do Wolf Among Us 2, but they're like, they had to delay the game. So now people are like, oh, they're never going to release this because they said they were going to release Wolf Among Us 2 before they got shut down the first time. Because basically that's the game everybody actually wants to buy, and that would probably save Telltale, but they are, I guess they're taking their time with it.
Well, if they're taking their time with it, then that makes sense.
Yeah.
They want to be good.
The franchise's ninth game has zombies, future tech, and a main theme by Trent Reznor. Diablo 3.
Ooh, Diablo 3 came out in 2012.
When fighting hordes and hordes of demons,
Wait, so that means they literally waited like 10 years to make Diablo 4.
Yep. And look how that turned out.
Any way you want it, this
I mean, I still like Diablo 4, but I guess it could be better. Oh my god! This game, dude, I maxed out my multiplayer rank in this game. Oh my god, I got to like Prime rank 5, which Prime is like prestige. Like when you reach level 50, you get a prestige thing. Dude, I love, because you know what's fun, and I wish they made another one. The reason I wish they, oh my god, dude, the reason this game was so good is that you can customize your transformer for multiplayer, and you can have up to like different vehicles and like, you know what I mean? It was so good. I loved my robots I made, and you get like upgrades and stuff, Evan. And I wish they would make a Transformers game like that again, and they never did.
I don't think they will.
Oh my gosh. And it wasn't based on the movies. It was based off like the 80s cartoon. So it was like the original design, which was good. I was glad they didn't base it on the movies. Because you know, like the movies, they made them look like realistic and stuff.
The Michael Bay movies. I miss the one when they're like, why don't you go build a bridge and jump off of it? I forgot Soundwave said that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, why don't you go build a bridge and jump off of it? Literally gold edit. Gold writing right there. Go build the bridge and jump off of it.
But what's better, that quote or there's so many things in the grocery store?
I don't know. There's so many things in the grocery store pretty good. But you can't compete with Todd Howard. That's cheating. Todd Howard just wins because he's an alien.
Fortunately, you can download this quirky gem right now for your PlayStation 3.
He's pretty good. Todd Howard's pretty good. He kept his legacy alive for very, very long. Now here's the thing. I think the jig is up with Starfield. I think people know what he's up to now with Starfield.
I really wish more games had multiplayer where you couldn't hear people talk and you only communicate through simple gestures. That makes playing online fun.
It's really hard to tell if somebody's being racist when they do this.
Exactly.
I don't know if that's racism.
It could be, but in my head.
Oh man, racism on online games. Remember those times, Evan?
Yeah, they're.
Remember when you said that racist thing about black people?
What?
Well, look, it's okay because you've now been baptized and you went through the black experience.
Why are you calling? What? When did I say something like that? I didn't get to play online when I was younger. I didn't attend a week.
But look, either way, you went through the black experience, so you can say all those words now.
Oh my gosh! I have to renew my license.
Well, yeah, February's coming up.
Oh my gosh!
For Black History Month.
I'm gonna go back to Chick-fil-A. No,
It's KFC.
KFC. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be so.
But remember, we got attacked by the chicken and we ended up in the oven.
I don't know how we got there, but
Well, the chicken ate us and we
I was
went to the
on
oven.
meth. I don't know what caused that.
Let it sink in, you guys. That's a good joke. Our next batch of nominees cater to the adrenaline junkies.
Wait, what joke did they say?
Good joke.
Best of 2012 award special, the last one you'll ever see. If this show had an in memoriam montage, we'd be included.
Wait, they know the show's getting canceled already?
Let it sink in, you guys. That's a good joke.
I think no, the show was getting shut down. Wasn't it?
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they knew yet because he said the last one you'll ever see, and then he said,
Maybe. I was getting ready to say, I think it's because they shut down, right?
yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't get canceled the first time. Well, okay, technically got canceled. The word cancel has changed over time.
Yeah,
but
yeah. No. They got canceled, not in the like they said something controversial sense, just like canceled off TV.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Sleeping Dogs was such a good game. I 100%ed this game. This is basically like Kung Fu GTA.
Have you played the Yakuza games?
I have not. I kind of want to, but
okay.
but I was
starting.
What?
I just re-downloaded it again off my PlayStation because I got my storage extension. My PlayStation Plus account is gonna expire.
Yeah.
But you can play them all on PlayStation, and I'm sure you can find them on Steam as well.
They're all on Game Pass.
Oh, okay, never mind then. But they're magical.
Yes, I agree.
If you want to start somewhere, start with 0, and you can play them all. So,
No, and the reason I also want to play them is because I've actually been to Japan. I can go to real locations that I may or may not have been to.
Yeah, they base the game off of real locations in Japan, which is why the game goes so well. And whenever you feel like it, you can play Judgment.
Mm.
And they still do Judgment. Because they changed the place, and here's the thing about Yakuza. They changed the mechanics. So it feels less stale.
Yep.
It's an RPG now.
Yeah. The Like a Dragon. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's the main series, and now Judgment is the brawler beat 'em up. Judgment is the brawler beat 'em up now.
The thing is, I wanted to play Like a Dragon, but then I was like, I really should play the older ones first.
Right, because the older ones are what made 7 was real. Yakuza 7 was really good. Like a Dragon. Yakuza Like a Dragon was apparently really good.
Mm. But now,
that's why
but the other reason is like the Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, the one that's about to come out. It basically combines all of Kazuya or is it Kazuma or Kazuya?
Do not get fooled. This game was not great.
Oh.
Don't get fooled.
Oh wait,
my gosh.
wait,
Look at
that is Oswald. I thought that was
Yeah.
Steamboat Willie.
Did you see the lowered? This game is also not good. Did you see the lowered frame rate in the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's foreshadowing. Oh my gosh, the frame rate! I could not play it. I had it for my sister got it for me. And I was like, okay, I like the first one. I'm gonna play this one. I could not play it. The frame rate was so bad. I got scammed. I was so excited to play it because I got to play as Oswald then. Because I played the first one. I like the first one.
You got scammed.
Yeah, I got scammed out of it. I like the first one. The first one's actually pretty cool. And oh my gosh, the concept art of the first game, like, oh my gosh, fuck Disney, because we could have had the concept. The concept art was like horrifying.
Yeah.
But it was so good. If we got that in an actual game, I hope somebody makes like an actual game of Steamboat Willie like that. Epic Willie. That sounds kind of weird though.
Yes.
Stop making Epic.
Yes. Hold up. Yes, Jennifer Hale as FemShep. She's my favorite. I was with Jennifer Hale's voice actor for all 3 games. Just saying. Okay, go ahead.
What?
No, they gave the award for best voice actor to Jennifer Hale for female shepherd, like the character you make. Because I'm telling you, she was the best. She, in my opinion, you know, everyone says male shepherd's better. In my opinion, Jennifer, because I watched like comparison videos, Jennifer Hale gives a better performance, in my opinion.
Hey, hey, you know what? If she does, cool. If I ever play Mass Effect, I'll keep that in mind. They say her performance is better. I'll play.
Well, I say it's better. A lot of people say the male Shepard's better, but I guess it's up to.
Oh. Okay.
But here's the thing: I can't name you the male Shepard voice actor, which that goes to show you they're not as famous. Because Jennifer Hale went on to do other games.
Well, the male one could have done so as well.
Journey. The unique anonymous multiplayer feature makes this haunting platform a truly singular experience. Halo 4.
Uh-oh.
Master Chief's triumphant return delivers with a stellar campaign and the always addictive multiplayer. Assassin's Creed 3.
I now seek justice for my people.
New historical period, new character, same stabby goodness. Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Mason, what's our next move?
The biggest name in gaming steps into the future for an explosive campaign and online play you just can't put down. Borderlands.
God, this is kind of a stacked best game thing. Which I guess, you know what, honestly, every game of the year is like stacked, even like the one that happened this past year.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously Baldur's Gate won, but it's just, you know.
In-depth strategy and a strong desire to keep our squads alive kept
XCOM. And then they didn't make another one. Oh, they did make another one. They made 2, and then they didn't make another one.
Impressive visuals
And then I heard the internet got that thirsted them off the internet because they made a snake an anthropomorphic snake.
Yeah.
And uh-oh. I heard that was the fate.
Really?
They didn't want to.
Borderlands 2? I mean, I guess that. Yeah, I guess honestly, everyone still plays Borderlands 2, so I guess that.
And CEO Randy Pitchford is with us, everyone. Randy, congrats. Randy, if I may take a moment to quote Leonardo DiCaprio from the underrated Sam Raimi classic, The Quick and the Dead, how do you improve upon perfection?
Wow. You know what? Great team of people. We killed ourselves. We just have so much passion for this.
Killed ourselves. Wait,
Damn.
did he also not go to the grocery store with Todd Howard?
So much momentum.
Damn.
And we're just so excited that people loved what we brought. This
I
love it so much.
We killed ourselves?
Dude, I'm saying he must have also locked his employees up and then go to the grocery store.
Is he part of the Japanese anime industry?
What is the moment with your team in development of Borderlands 2?
Damn, bro. That's. I mean. Alright, hey, whatever works. I mean, I made you make Borderlands 2. If whatever got you successful.
To us, we have something cool here. We think people are really going to like this. We've got some good ideas. And everybody's like, what are you doing? Just make more Brothers in Arms. Or
Okay, so now we've seen some of the DLC offerings that are keeping players on Pandora. What else is in the vault?
What would you like to see? What would you like us to do?
I'm wondering if we're going to see an increase in the level cap. That would be something
that is, a lot of people want that. I will tell you though, it's with Borderlands 1 we did some level cap increases, and we haven't promised anything yet for Borderlands 2, but I guess I can suggest that we've got something coming there. I think we would be remiss to not.
I don't know what
that experience and let it grow. But it's really interesting.
You don't know what?
The timing is a thing.
I don't know what comes.
Some people that have played so much.
Well, they're saying like the level cap like increased the,
That are still kind of consuming it. We have a new system in Borderlands 2, the shift system, which allows.
They came out with DLCs and stuff too.
We're actually seeing where people are, and I have data about like how far along people are. For example, with the level cap, only 16.75% have reached the level cap.
Wow.
Yeah. So the ones that are there, they're like, give me more level cap increase, but we want to be careful. We want to time things correct. So we've been very active and aggressive with our DLC. We've got the Scarlet out there. We've got Mr. Torg that just launched. We have some new campaign DLC that's coming very soon. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some before the end of the year. We want to make sure that we get the level cap increase timed correctly. So we're working on stuff, and we've got some other surprises too, and we're really excited about it. We love this game, and we love that you guys love it, and we love that our fans love it, and it just feeds so much momentum. So we're killing ourselves and making more stuff.
Well, it's paid off, my friend, because we can, another round of applause for this game. It is that beloved on this show. Thank you so much for making the game and for continuing to make it.
Wow.
But here's a little something that we've joked about every time we've introed you on the show, but we've never actually participated in any of this stuff. You're an award-winning game developer. You've won multiple awards now. But you also dabble in the black arts.
Black arts?
The black arts. You got some Wiccan stuff up your sleeve right now.
The
Because
what?
that's what magic is, right? It's black arts. So would you mind, because this is probably the last time we'll ever have you on the show, can you do some magic for us right now?
You know what? I will. I always keep a deck of cards on
Damn.
me, so I will do a trick. Yeah, I used
The
to
what
be a
arts?
magician.
No, he does. He's like a magician. That's what he's saying.
I actually lived here in Los Angeles, and I performed at the Magic Castle in Hollywood, and I performed at a nightclub that's not here anymore. It was called Wizards. It was on the Universal City Walk. Do you remember that? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So let's see. It's a deck of cards. Here, you hold that. And
smells magical.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So let's see. Let's do a classic pick a card. In fact, I'm gonna pick a card, and I'll have you pick a card too. Do you want to? Let me pick one first.
Okay.
Let me look at my card. Oh, that's a good one. And you pick one too. It doesn't. Just reach in somewhere. That's fine. Okay, cool. And what I want you to do is I'm gonna sign my card. I've got a pen, and I want you to sign your card too. That way we can know it's the only one like it in the world.
One of these cards will be worth something on eBay in 2013.
Yeah. One of these cards. I think it's Morgan's.
Nope. Not a
All right. So what I'm gonna do?
No, what if someone in the chat, Evan, was like, I have that card from 2012.
About halfway.
Damn.
Wait, it's like, and then I'm like, wait, you got Morgan Webb's signature on a card? It's like everyone's trying to like send money.
Gosh.
Good spot, Morgan.
Hey, I mean, whatever makes money.
I'll just hold on to everything while you guys have fun.
What we're gonna do?
That'd be funny.
It's like the only card Morgan's ever signed.
I'm gonna start with my card. Okay. So I picked the 10 of diamonds. So I'm gonna snap my fingers. I'll ask you your card in a minute. Snap and wave, and we're gonna make my card, the 10 of diamonds, jump to the top. Oh, do you see it? It's got my. There it is.
That's it. That's it
jump
right
to the
there.
top. So right. So that was my card, the 10 of diamonds, and just hold that for a second.
Okay, I'll hold on to
and I'm gonna make your card jump to the top.
Okay.
And ready?
Ready.
Here it goes. And it's. Oh wait, the 10 of diamonds again. Oh, I know why.
I don't want to look at this.
That's the top card. Turn. Show everybody.
No!
Isn't that weird?
You're the devil! It was me all along!
Holding it all, maybe the magic is in you.
It was me in the library with the knife all along.
So very, very simple. I actually came up with that routine not long ago, about a week and a half ago, because I'm training someone and it uses some very simple sleights, and I thought it was fun, and I tried out here for the first time on TV.
That was absolutely incredible, man.
Wow, he did that first try. That's pretty impressive.
Wow. You should be a magician, Elias.
I actually tried to do it when I was younger, because I was like really into like card sleights. But
wow. How'd that go?
I'm not as good.
And you torched the hell out of every single.
Did I come out on top?
You did. Randy Pittsburgh wins the X-Play Challenge flagpole, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck checking this on the plane home. But
This is awesome.
yours. Look at that right
If
there.
anybody ever challenges you on it, you can say 21.1 seconds.
Oh man, look, Ted's up there, Kiki. Hey, Halo 4 turned out pretty damn good,
It
didn't
did
it?
turn out good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is an incredible
proud of this.
achievement.
What?
And Ted actually,
I don't know
once
what
he
that
found
is.
out about your score,
No, they competed in different games, and he ended up winning.
he's like, I gotta
You know why?
beat Randy.
Ted's
Ah.
legit. He's a
He is
gamer.
legit.
He's a gamer like the rest of us, and good for him. That's impressive. This was luck, man. This was a flawless run.
It was.
It was flawless,
It will
and I
never
got
get
really
any
lucky.
faster than that.
Luck and skill.
Yeah, well, a little bit, maybe. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations. We're so happy that you game won a game of the year.
Thank you so
Congratulations
much.
to the team. You guys have a great show out there.
You know what? On behalf of everyone at Gearbox, this means a lot to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you again for making the game. That's so good.
And here's a look at what's coming up on X-Play.
Next week, we'll get some FaceTime with the man behind one of 2013's most wanted games, BioShock Infinite's Ken Levine. Plus, the Locusts are back. We've got brand new gameplay from Gears of War Judgment.
Oh, there's Gears of War Judgment, Evan.
Look at Fuse, the new
It was
action
alright. It was
from the creators
DLC and
of
a
Resistance
$60
Resistance.
or $40 game at that time.
So there you have it, my friends. X-Play's Best of 2012, including Best Dress of 2012, if I might add. Right
Thank you
there.
very much.
It's a great dress. There's so many great games, which we now actually had plenty of time to play.
Absolutely. I think I'm going to go back and do a stealth playthrough of Dishonored.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? I'm going to get every feather in Assassin's Creed 3.
That's going to take all of 2013, so there you go right there.
Level every one of my
Dude, they're joking because they don't have a job anymore, Evan.
Congratulations to all of the winners.
And to all the nominees, we love you all.
Uh-oh.
Democracy. The power to choose, to control
What the fuck?
destiny of a nation.
So this is G4ia.
Numbers. Joining us live from their campaign headquarters in
So I guess it goes back to the old ones. But anyway, okay, we'll check this out later. All right. So anyway, we'll stop it there. But yeah. So what do you think, Evan?
Damn, I was not expecting that Todd Howard intervention.
What do you mean? He won for Skyrim.
I was not expecting him to say to reveal his alien nature.
But it was a different time, Evan. He wouldn't do it today. But you know what? I bet you Jeff Keighley knows too.
Yeah, I bet he does.
But okay, well that'll be it for us. Thank you guys for watching, and I guess we'll continue watching G4ia, and then maybe after that we can go back and finish up Attack of the Show, right? Come on, man, Olivia Munn.
Hey, there's gotta be other nostalgia-related stuff we can react to.
No, there is. Don't worry, I have a plan. Look, I even got some old Nickelodeon, Disney, and Cartoon Network stuff we can do too.
What about old YouTube videos?
I mean, maybe if we could find them.
Well, it depends on what they are and if they're still there.
But okay, well, we'll see you guys later. That was the last.
Bye-bye.
That was the last game of the year for X-Play. So.
And then they died.
Yeah, 2012. But anyway.
And then they died again.
Yep.
That was later though.
Yeah. But anyway, check you guys later.
Bye bye.